woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover. God damn.
I had a movie in my head and then I lost it. So we're not going to do a Name That Movie this week, unless you have one. Nope. Actually, no, let's put it on her. Do you have any movies you want us to name?
If you can name me the movie
that
has the band Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, I'll give all you $10.
I'm not... $10.
$10.
Nope, you got me.
It's our stock prices right now.
All right, well, then, fuck all this shit. Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I am your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. The Sun is Still Disrespectful, and I am more proud of myself for not becoming a lobster yet. I can't be outside for too long,
Yeah,
man.
you're a little pink over there, bro. They can see it.
Oh, God.
They can see it.
What was I doing the other day? Oh, I went for a run.
Oh, I was going to say he literally just walked inside of a store today.
And Nicole, like, I went to go for a run the other day because I'm getting fatter. And Nicole was like, you put sunscreen on? And I was like, man, I'm just going for a run, like quick little 30 minutes. She's like, you put sunscreen on?
If you run quick enough, the sun doesn't catch you.
Right, that's how.
You got to sit still for it.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Just put your lips on the mic. That's all I'm asking.
Sounds
That's
It's worse if he can reach it.
I'll pull it up. Is that better? A little better?
Sitting across from me, as always, is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL.
Yeah.
And then sitting to my left, we have the beautiful, the illustrious, the baby mama who doesn't bring the drama unless you bring the drama to her, and then she'll cut your fucking head off. Miss Nikki P.
.com.
Hello.
Bro, did you bring me a cup and some ice?
I didn't do none of that.
I hate you so much.
All right, let me get through the intros, and then I'll go get you something. Sitting to her left, sitting to Turtle's right, sitting all the way to my left, we have the beautiful, the illustrious, the guitar-playing extravaganza. What would you say are your biggest accolades? What have you accomplished?
Oh, Lord. I'm alive.
Hey! We got Mr. Josh Denim Blazons in the motherfucking building. Some of y'all might recognize him from being on stage next to the likes of Mr. Christian Radke, who actually, when he came in here and did his interview, I don't know if you saw that episode, but we did an either or. And I asked which guitar player he preferred, my little brother or you, and he was like, Josh. Easy.
I'd have picked your little brother.
Say what?
I'd have picked your little brother.
You'll picture my little brother?
He would have picked your
you.
little brother.
Oh, I thought you said I'd have pitched.
Is this working?
Sorry, I'm also drunk. But anyway, how are you, sir?
I'm great, man.
Thank you for coming, man.
Life. Absolutely. Thanks for the invite.
You sound like you're ready to go. You sound excited.
Ready? I'm nervous. Some good energy. It's my first podcast. You know?
Fucking A. Fucking A. Always love popping the old cherry. Damn it. But no, he's not going to play guitar for you bitches today, so don't get your panties wet.
Oh, no, we got one.
Damn it.
Who's this man?
Oh, Christ. But no, me and Josh go way back from fighting motherfuckers in the bars.
Dude, I was talking to my fiance Taylor earlier about where do we meet. What is the mutual friend that...
Ooh.
I can't remember. I was trying to think about it earlier. I was like, I don't remember.
Fuck, that beats the fuck out of me. I just know it was an instant love.
Immediately.
Instant.
Until I said A-Bear.
Yes, yeah, that definitely...
And it never was the same.
That definitely put a strike on your record, man. And like at your funeral, when I go up to like give one of the eulogies, it'll be like, he was a great guy, except, and then
that Josh Plaisance.
Plaisance. Oh shit! But how was everybody's week?
Shit was busier than a bitch. Essence Fest week. You see, I got my silk on, the ladies out here and shit.
You almost made me spill my yak on this $200 shirt.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. But other than that, it's been cool.
Yeah?
It's been cool. No celebrities yet, just their fucking runners coming in that bitch hyped up off of Mad Starbucks with a credit card in that bitch like it's a katana.
We had somebody presidential in the city this week because I tried going down Canal Street and fuck that shit. Boo that man.
I'll do it. Boo this man.
It's like no, bro. I really like, by all means, whatever you're doing to keep the fucking aliens away. But can you stop?
Can we talk about that? I don't know. You guys got like a list and shit. What the is going on?
Wait, are you talking about the
I mean, this is the story of the century,
of the week?
and we're just going to work. Like it's. Like
Wait,
it's
so which part are you
Tuesday.
talking about? Which part are you
The
talking
aliens.
about? Which aliens?
All of them.
That's-
All of
that's
them?
The point.
That's the question,
point.
sir.
That's the madness on the subject.
That
We're
was
talking
like-
about aliens, and we're still
Just-
functioning somewhat society.
No, you never seen Men in Black?
Yeah, but
Like he said, man, it's like the only way they can get off on their miserable lives is they do not know about it. And they're just like, wait, did we just see fucking aliens? And they're like, oh, wait, no, there's a bunch of millionaires off the fucking coast. They're about to explode.
so
I heard they already exploded. What about the aliens? No. They got 96 more hours of air.
Whole time, we've got 96 hours to clean all of this shit up.
Get them the fuck
that was a
back to
billionaire
Area
sacrifice.
51.
He was at the end.
Oh,
Facts,
Christ.
maybe that's what it was the whole fucking
Billionaire
time.
sacrifice. He was in
They
the
was
ends.
like, yo, they about to find out about the aliens, shoot a torpedo at that fucking submarine. That fucking Logitech controller is not saving them today.
Hey, cut off all the Bluetooth to the machine. Cut it all off.
You just send that bitch, hey,
Oh man,
hey.
the up button didn't work. Man.
Could you imagine you paid $250,000 to get on this submersible, and while you're down there, the guy's like, "Yeah, man, look, can you look over there? That is what they call the angler fish." And what? It's like, wait, I paid $250. I paid $250,000 to be. Don't slap that fucking thing.
Yeah, right, bro. I've had a PlayStation since I was 12. That's not how you treat that thing. And first off, that's not even a PlayStation remote. Why do we have a Digitech remote in this bitch?
How do you feel about aliens, dear? Do you think that they exist?
Sure.
Sure, that doesn't sound like a very,
Yes.
oh, okay.
I meant sure, like, of course they do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Like a duh.
Yes. I was trying not to be rude.
Because I'm like,
Obviously.
Because I'm like, nah. But then I'm also like, I feel like they, you know, like when they show you that picture that's like, this square right here is our galaxy. This is all the. I'm like, it's kind of like
Right.
egotistical of us to think that we're the only things
Exactly.
here. I don't know if I necessarily believe that they visited us, but
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
they
they're
can
out
learn
there.
anything from us.
No, I don't. I think like if they have the technology, why would they come here?
Right.
They would learn what not to do.
Right. They come in,
You know what?
oh, look
Think of
at
it,
them.
you know what humans do, bro? Humans will study shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
look what we do with our time.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
That's exactly why they
Like
have a job.
they've crossed space time and have found another living civilization. And you're like, why the fuck would they come here?
Because then my question is, we do like so we get the technology, and then we go visit one of
That's
these,
how we got here.
and then we go visit one of those planets.
Right.
What do we do then?
Nothing.
Well,
We've got nothing to translate the
stock on the
language.
planet goes down. I tell you that.
But then
sure.
like, do we then hop? Oh God, these are such cold, delicious drinks. Do we then like try to infiltrate their society? Like, is that part of it?
See, I think that's your European coming out.
No, because like, everybody thinks they've done it to us. Nicole, don't laugh at another man's jokes. But like,
That's funny.
but wait, but no, they're saying that that's what they do to us.
Maybe.
So that's my question: is like, is that like the main thing? Like, all right, we find aliens, we then try to infiltrate them. Like, what?
No.
Nah, I mean, as long as you're cool.
Right.
You're cool.
Yo, bro, I come in peace, man.
Because you know, like you said, the European in me, the American in me is like, how bad is their weaponry?
Right.
Yeah.
Can they reach us?
Right.
Then they gotta die. The whole planet's gotta die.
How much money can we make off of this?
Ah.
That's the real question.
What kind of metal can we
Yeah.
get from this motherfucker?
Wait, you mean
That's what's been going on since the 50s, since Roswell.
Yeah.
We've just been hiding this shit, making Men in Black, making fucking Independence Day.
that's racist?
Well, yeah, that was kind of. But I meant the movie.
Oh shit! How did we get here?
You asked the
Aliens,
question.
man. You said aliens, bro, and we just.
And he was like, "Bro, I've been
Out
sitting on
of
my fucking
orbit,
couch
man.
for a week,
Dude.
high as shit, just like yo."
Man, I haven't had enough people to talk to about it. Man.
You're getting off chest. Huh?
Yeah, I really haven't even got anything off yet. I just asked if y'all want to talk about it.
I still got more shit to
I
say.
mean, there's whistleblowers, bro. There's fucking documents. There's
So wait, like in all sincerity, how do you feel about Area 51? Do you think they're really hiding some shit in there?
That's literally the premise of the place.
Yeah.
No, but like alien shit.
Yeah, it's the premise of the place.
No. The premise
Bro.
of the place is that they hold top secret weaponry, and like they like it's a test shit like site and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so true fact.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right.
But since, as far as I know, the whole I don't know what I thought I heard a whistle. Or something.
No, my kid just fell.
Oh,
He's fine.
but I was like, they're here.
We've
No, I
asked too
think
many questions.
so you got that going on there, and then you've got, I don't know, crazy stories coming out of like what was it, Nevada? You know that part of the state or whatever, seeing shit.
The black.
Well, they had the
box of
dude. They had the
shit.
dude that worked in Area 51 that like recently quit or whatever, and like he was even saying he's like, yeah, they need to come out and say what's really going on back there. But then like he even came out, he was like, yeah, I have no proof, I have nothing. It's really just, come on, guys, quit fucking around, be honest.
Right. In one sense, I'm really happy that the security does work that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because I feel like this would have got out a long time ago in a very reckless way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Somebody
Like,
just
it's-
drunk and flying a
Yeah,
spaceship.
somebody get pissed off because they didn't get their raise.
Yeah.
Whatever.
'Cause-
And there's guys,
That's my feelings about it. Is I feel like it's been there too long for it to not have leaked, or did it?
I just think it's so
and they're just making us sound
compartmentalized.
stupid.
I just think it's so compartmentalized that it's like you only know, you don't even know a full letter.
Yeah.
You just know that letters exist.
Right.
You know.
Okay. All right. That's like the flat Earth thing. Like when I have to listen to
That's completely different.
When I have to listen to one, it's completely different. I believe that aliens have visited
Like
us
we can
more.
at least like study that.
Yeah.
Like, we see that.
I hate them because, like, like me and Turtle, we're getting on a flight in October. We're gonna open one of the windows and go, yeah, it's right, yeah.
See that?
Look at that. It's like a basketball. But I hate it because, like, I've literally sat there and listened to a motherfucker just like, oh no, dude, it's definitely flat. Keep going. It's like,
I've never entertained either side with my private time. Everything that I know about that has been institutionalized to me through school.
mm-hmm.
I've never sat down and said, on my own time, let me reassure myself that the earth
That's
is round.
round, right?
Let me make sure
Well, let me ask
that
you
I'm
this.
not a fool.
Well, let me ask you this: do you give a shit?
Not really.
I don't care.
No.
I feel like I trust
I mean,
the
like, I
school
care
system.
that if we operate like planes in a certain assumption that, science needs to work.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So if that's part, if that figures that, that figures into that, but like, does it matter? Like, I got to go to work tomorrow? No.
No,
Like, it
I'm
doesn't
still going to
matter.
work
It's
tomorrow.
not going to matter to me like
Yeah.
that.
Well, because like
But
we
it
were
matters.
The drive's still
It's
40
important.
minutes.
It's
Yeah,
important.
The drive is still 40 minutes, either fucking way.
Yeah. But then, like, I was like looking at this resort that I wanted to go to in Thailand, and one of the last layover is in, I think, LAX, and then we land in Thailand, and it's like, okay, so do we leave LAX and? No, you'd be in a plane for 5 days. Like that's not a thing. All right, this is going on for way too long.
I need a map for that, honestly.
Well, no, you should be able to just shoot from LAX to
Yeah,
Thailand.
I know we're going left,
saying.
but like we're going left and up, left and down.
Right.
That I don't know. That part you got me. I just know
I mean,
left.
I know, yeah, left. Go left, Cap.
That's it. Which way, Seattle? That way? Go that way. All right. Well, I'm going to let Turtle do the top fans this week while I go get him some ice.
Oh, boy.
Grab me another beer, please, sir. Thank you.
Just know you're taking the rules.
Top fans, top fans. Here's all the people that like our shit.
taking a
It's
cigarette.
top fans, top fans. If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully. Wow. Now, give me a second while I find this top fans.
Oh my God! You didn't bring it up during that song.
No,
You know people.
I was dancing.
my
Just getting my shit
Bop.
off. Stop yelling at me. Where you find the top fans at, Nikki?
You literally have to go find a comment that a top fan commented on.
If your house wasn't a fucking bomb shelter, yo,
Oh my goodness!
can't ever fucking find nothing on there.
There you go.
Dustin Spencer, where are you?
Here.
Oh, you got the list?
Yeah.
I know that nigga done commented, oh, he's not a top fan. They don't have a badge next to him. Thank you.
Matthew Lazara. Thank you for helping.
All right, so for 2 years straight, we have Mr. Jason Dufred and Larry Frederick. God damn, that was loud. And for 1 year straight, we have DJ Obi-Wan. Thank you, Scott. What? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Where was I? Oh, and for 11 months straight, we have Mr. Matthew Lazara. And for 9 months straight, we have Mr. Matt Tranchina and Scott's boy, Danny L. Ford II. Also, for 8 months straight, we have Straight Man. Scott's back, guys.
I thought you said grab 2.
Me or her?
She.
Oh.
I did.
Oh, okay.
In case he wanted it.
Oh.
Damn, did we? Oh, there you go.
Blame you then.
It's all out of order, guys. I'm sorry. For 4 months straight, we have Mr. Keaton Goldtruck.
What? He's back?
Ah. And for 1 month straight, we have Miss Bianca Marie.
Girl, where you came from?
And that's it.
Did you say Polly? What? Polly with a cracker?
I said, girl, where you came from?
Oh, that is
Jesus Christ, that was totally different.
Alrighty.
Damn.
And we have some voicemails. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-do.
Real quick,
I
though,
love it because I know he doesn't listen to the show, so he was like, what the fuck was
Real
that?
quick,
I was-
though,
but it was-
before our typical voicemailer chimes in, I don't know if he did this week or not. I want to give a big shout out and condolences to my cousin Dorian.
Hey,
who's also
put
a
him up
top
one
fan
time.
of the show. He lost his wife this past week, and that's a rough one, man. So shout out Dodie, man. Shout out Deuce. I love y'all, man.
To the guy Dorian, man. Oh, shit. All right, so first one is from Mr. Dustin Spencer.
Lovely. In case you're wondering, that is the one that's not allowed in the house.
Yeah. Here we go. You got me turned up on the Bluetooth?
Yeah, yep.
Here we go.
What's good? Hangover
Jesus.
Pod.
Hey,
Because I get high, I forget shit. I got 2 fucking kids running around driving me fucking insane. So, past week y'all talked about if a man, well, you asked Turtle and Joe if they could be stay-at-home dads.
Turtle and Joe?
well, Joe wasn't
What's
here.
good, Hangover Pod? It's your boy, Spencer.
Is he that high?
Yeah, once again.
Yeah, let me start over.
I just wanted to comment on the whole stay-at-home dad thing. Me personally, I tell my old lady all.
All right, I just want to state for the record that he definitely just like was so high he didn't realize that he started re-recording. He's probably like, wait, Joe wasn't there. What's good, Hangover Pie? All right, continue.
All the time that she should go back to school and make a whole bunch of money so I could just stay the fuck home.
Hell yeah.
Like, look, I know Nikki gonna make a face and have a whole bunch of comments on what I'm about to say,
Oh
but
boy.
being a stay-at-home mom ain't that hard, bro.
Oh no.
It's a 24-hour job. I wake up with the kids in the middle of the night anyway, and still go to work and do it the next day.
Hey,
I can honestly say my favorite thing
This
to
is gonna
do
be the Nicole
is to play
episode.
hooky and stay home with my girl. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I hope nobody from my fucking company listens. I literally stayed home 10 days last year just to hang out with my kids. Like, it's for real the funnest fucking thing to do. I put on fucking cartoons, we eat snacks, we love it. Like, every now and again, Daddy got to go in the backyard to get his smoke break on, but that's neither here nor there. But no, for real, that stay-at-home mom shit, y'all be blowing that out the water a little bit. What y'all think?
Don't bring me into
An
this.
argument, but let me hear it. What y'all got?
Don't bring me into this shit.
All right.
Honestly, I'll give my first take on it.
All right.
Go ahead.
I think truthfully what the biggest part of it is, I mean, obviously you wouldn't compare it to like sitting in the hot sun. Like that's
Of course
like,
not. Yeah.
But the mental toll
Yeah.
of spending your time, like I can imagine.
It is a
I can
look.
only imagine.
My son.
Don't
Before I even let Nicole.
I wanted to tell you.
Before I even
can't
let Nicole
imagine.
have her
I
moment.
think I would imagine that would be. I could be wrong. I could,
You're not.
But I think that would probably be the heaviest burden to bear long term.
So just from my being a father experience, my son has the survival instinct IQ of a kiwi. So I am constantly just making sure he doesn't hurt
your
himself.
Anxiety levels at like,
Constantly
through the roof
and
all
like,
the time. Yeah.
Like I said, don't get me wrong. Like my son's my best friend. I love the shit out of him. But then we keep having like me and her having a conversation in bed the other night, and like we're not like I'm standing up, she's sitting down, and like we're just sitting there talking, and we just keep hearing shit clink, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And like I go run in there, and he's got glass, and he's just like, Dad. And I'm like, put that down.
Don't put it down. Don't put it down. Give it to me. Give it to me.
It's like, oh, hey,
You can't set it down
hey,
gently.
buddy, hey, let me get that from you. So it's like, and then on top of that, I know I'm taking this out of Nicole's mouth. So do you want to go or
No, it's fine.
10 days?
I don't know.
10 days, Dustin? I stayed home 10 days last year.
No, he was saying he purposely took off 10 days just to stay home with his
As
kids.
part of his leisure. Because it's so easy.
Right.
10 days ain't shit, Dustin. I could take off 10 days in a year and be like, babe, look, hey, next year.
I can go to prison for 10 days a year. If I could do a prison sentence at 10 days a year.
His kids ain't nothing.
Right.
Yeah, prison ain't nothing, bro.
Nicole got the calculator out. She about to fuck your shit up, bro. Here we
10
go.
days times
So
24 hours.
It's 204.
I almost got myself in trouble. just now.
3%.
Oh, okay.
You spent 3% of your days last year with your children alone,
Exclusively.
exclusively.
Yeah.
And he also said, we ate snacks all day. we fucking threw the ball.
Yeah, and
We didn't learn shit. No ABCs, no numbers, no colors.
Bluey.
We just did fucking Dunkaroos and football.
Yeah, he got high and hung out with his kids.
Yeah.
Strong work, bro. Anyway, yeah,
That's a dad right there.
That's a dad.
No, that's dad,
quite
bro.
literally dad. I'm sorry, you will never understand the mental toll that a mother has. It's vastly different from a father, okay? A child feels safe with his mother. He's a vastly different child with his mother than he is ever with his father. When I go out of town, he is a different child with Scott than
Big
he is
time.
with me.
Big time.
All right, a child
What you do, Scott?
is just,
No, I'm kidding.
No, he's
so-
just like she said, like
they're so needy with their mom.
Nicole's literally his security blanket. So
Right, yeah.
hey.
Pew, 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 pew,
Oh
pew.
God. But yeah, like so Nicole's his security blanket. So when he's with me, it's fun. We're having fun with Dad. Like
Yeah, it's different
he
dynamics for every
also
child.
he also knows how to play by himself when he's with me. So like I can sit on the couch and put on cartoons or just TV and just watch TV. He'll find a way to entertain himself. He won't do that with her. With her, that's mom. I want to be close to her. And so like I make the joke all the time. Like she'll try to like go do something and he's
Home
running
base,
behind.
bro. It's where he was at.
Exactly. And
Home
like
base.
I'm
Like,
watching him. I'm like watching him. I'm watching him chase after her. And like she says, like, oh my God, why won't he leave me? Like not like in a mean way. It was like, why won't he leave me alone? And it's like because he's afraid you're gonna fart and he's not gonna be able to smell it. Like he literally will just like if he could crawl into her ass and take a nap, he would do it. Like, but then when he's with me, like I remember like the first day you were out of town, I took off and it was just me and him all day. And like we went off to go do something. She starts FaceTiming me and she's like, let me see him. And I show her the monitor that I have in my car, and he's just sitting there like eating, looking around, and she's like, wait, what is he eating? I'm like, chicken nuggets. She's like, well, it's Dad Day, I guess. Like,
I'm pretty
But
sure
yeah.
he had chicken nuggets like all week.
no,
Just 4 out of the
just
7 days.
4.
Look, I'm not even going to slightly entertain.
Dustin Spencer.
Yeah, like
I already see that vein.
I
They
will
put that
never
vein back in there.
entertain anything that comes out that man's mouth. He's not even allowed in my household.
Damn.
So let alone listening to him say that a stay-at-home mom is whatever. He already knows my opinion on him and his thoughts on women.
No, it's even funnier
So
because
it's just
you could tell.
I'm not a stay-at-home mom, and I have days where I'm burnt out going to work and coming home.
I get pissed at my dogs.
Yeah, like so just the mental toll. It is a 24/7
like-
job, and I don't get how that was a joke. Like, oh, I get it's a 20. You don't.
No,
Clearly, you don't.
No, because like the thing is, he's taking it as like there's not good days.
Yeah.
It's like there's days
It's
that
not like
we
you're
literally have
drowning every day.
It's like we have days where we literally have and I don't care what anybody says, we have the best kid on the planet certain days. But then there's days he wakes up and chooses violence. Yeah. And like I've called her before, like he woke up today a ball of anger. Yeah. And nothing is making it better. Like there was a point.
It was the day before I was coming home. And he was like, he's just crying for everything.
I almost had to take off work because he would not go to sleep.
His daycare lady texted me and saying, hey, nothing's wrong with him, but he's just not his normal happy self. Yeah. She's like, he just wants to be held. And I'm like, he just misses
Yeah, like by the end, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he was good. Mm-hmm. Wednesday night, he kind of started getting a little weird. Mm-hmm. By the end of Thursday, he was like, I want my fucking mom. Right. Like, we're done here. And I was like, oh, he would not sleep. Like,
send the negotiator home.
Dude, what? And no like, shot. so I mean, that's why it's like, I get where Dustin's coming from. Like, dude, I took 10 days off, and then I'm with my kids every time I get off work. Like, they're the best.
I get that as like a passing statement.
Yeah,
I don't get that as like a real thought.
Like,
you know, like I get that
24/7 with
serious
24/7 with your kid. He's got two of them.
Yeah.
24/7 with your kid. You're gonna push one of them in a league. I don't care who you are.
Absolutely,
it's gonna happen eventually.
Absolutely.
But anyway, moving on. We have a couple other voicemails. Thank you, Dustin, for that dumbass shit. I'm gonna get beat up tonight because of you. All right, moving on.
No, because Scott gives me breaks
as much as I can.
Like if I need a moment, I'm like, hey, can you take him in the living room? Just like
speaking of breaks,
preoccupied.
Now's a good time to bring in your sponsor by Balanced Breakfast Breaks.
But that was like, I think we just to put a like cap on it. We were doing the parenting classes right when she was pregnant. We had like the Zoom classes that we would watch.
Thank you, COVID.
Thank you, COVID. And like I remember at one point the woman like starts going on about this like she spent like a solid 20 minutes talking about if you ever get overwhelmed, if you ever start to feel like too much, put the kid in their playpen in their crib and just walk away. Just take a couple of minutes to yourself, recalibrate and come back when you're ready. Just like the kid's going to be fine. They might lay there and cry for a while, but at the end of the day, that's a better alternative than doing something you're going to regret. And I remember looking at her like, who does this to children? Like, who? And then he was probably 2 months. I remember it was like a month, 2 months old. I remember I went and put his ass in the crib, went outside smoking a cigarette like this. Like, just breathe deep, bro. Just breathe deep. I wasn't going to do anything to him, but I might have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have.
You were definitely dancing in the waters.
We'll never know. Thank God I went and put him down. But
that'd have been a great Netflix special.
Oh, man. God damn it. But anyway, moving on to the next voicemail. Here we go. Doesn't say who it is.
I bet y'all thought I wasn't going to pull up this week. Y'all thought that, and y'all don't know me. The show does not stop. So with that being said, first things first.
Yo, first of all, before you even go, thank you, sir. You're the best. That just made me feel so good. Give it up for him one time.
Absolutely.
Dorian the man, rest in peace to his beautiful wife. I'm so glad he's keeping his high spirits. Moving on.
Wasn't going to pull up this week. But if y'all thought that, and y'all don't know me, the show does not stop. So with that being said, first things first, Scott, buddy, dude, you got me wet. You got inside, and then you fucking went limp on me, dude. But you know what? I felt so bad. I'm gonna help you out here. Yes, that was James Gandolfini.
Yes, it was.
Yes, that was a Quentin Tarantino screenplay. However, Q did not direct it. Only thing he had directed to that point was Reservoir Dogs.
Oh shit! Okay.
So he instead sold that screenplay. To another heavy hitter, ended up being directed by Tony Scott.
Okay.
And Tony Scott was able to pull such big names as Arquette and Slater and Hopper and Walken and Pitt and Kilmer and Penn and Sizemore.
Jesus.
Bronson Pinchot. Before you even get to Samuel Jackson and Gary Oldman.
All right.
Scott.
I thought I was a buff.
The name of that movie was True Romance.
Okay.
Funny fact, I just found out, if Quentin had directed that movie, the character he would have played would have been Drexel. Get the fuck out of here, right?
No, that means.
Second, moving on to other business. Big fat fucking shout out to LSU 68,888 fucking Jello shots. Not surprising.
Fuck.
The state with the Jello shot total is also
Biggest
the state with the
drinking
highest
problem.
car insurance, but there you go.
Hey.
And, baseball team won. Yay. Woo.
Best liver transplants as well.
Oh, and what?
What happened?
Oh no!
Dude!
Looks like it's paused.
No, it's not. It's still going.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Maybe that's your trash ass internet.
Might be. He left another one that's 10 seconds. Maybe it'll...
Really quickly, I forgot to proof listen to my last voicemail, so if it comes out, I bet y'all thought I wasn't gonna pull up this week.
See,
So y'all thought that, then y'all don't.
See, told you.
Wait, no. Wait. Hold. With 10 seconds left
I
and a
bet y'all
2-minute
thought I wasn't
voicemail.
gonna pull up this week.
It started over.
And y'all thought that, then y'all don't know me.
Oh, wow. Sorry, D. Looks like...
Really quickly,
no,
I forgot
stop.
to proof listen to my last voicemail, so if it comes out fucked up, I apologize.
It didn't come out
Peace.
fucked up. It came out silent. We got a minute and 30 seconds. Hey, shout out to you again, man. You the fucking GOAT, bro. So glad you was able to push your sadness to the side, which I'm sure you're dealing with every day, to come hang out with us for a minute, man. That definitely made my week. That's so dope. Give it up one more time for him, man. I might have another drink just for you.
Little drop of ice.
little drippy drop. All right, so how should we kick this week off? Aside from kicking the shit out of Dustin Spencer.
Oh my God.
I don't know. You got the board, bro.
I didn't know if there was anything in particular. Well, you sent some shit that you were like, I want to make sure we talk about this.
Oh yeah. Nah, but we can.
What did DJ Academics do, bro? I want to get him out the way. I don't want to talk about him too
It
long.
was just a conversation that led into a question of opinion, basically. So, DJ Academics, maybe about 6 months ago, you know who the cat 6ix9ine is. I know you was telling me before. DJ Academics was basically like his
bestie.
His bestie, yeah, in the DJ world to get his records spun and shit. Yep. So he ended up getting his own podcast with Joe Budden and all of that, and that failed, and now he's doing his own.
Everybody hates DJ Academics.
Pretty much. Yeah. He's not a very liked guy.
He's a villain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
And he was talking to, I forgot who he was talking to, but they was doing a podcast, and basically, I almost agreed for a second with DJ Academics. I also almost agreed. It basically got into a conversation where I think he was talking about Tax Tone or somebody like that, and then one of his homies hit up DJ Academics, and DJ Academics, they was talking about rah rah and doing all of this to him, and DJ Academics telling him to pull up. Now, what they was trying to point out is the person that they was talking to is from the streets, in the streets, gonna remain in the streets, gangster. You know what I'm saying? Right. And what gangsters call regular people is civilians.
Yeah.
DJ Academics is a civilian.
Correct.
Now, the point that the person that was talking to DJ Academics was trying to make was, you can't be a civilian and talk to a gangster like that. And I was like,
by definition.
At the end of the day,
by definition.
Right, by definition. Right. And I was like, but at the end of the day, just like how the Academics was saying this, he was like, at the end of the day, I'm still a man. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
That's where I'm leaning.
That's
right.
Blending the line of like definition and then like reality.
Right.
You know? Like,
but then I had to dial myself back because I thought about it in the true definition of how we thought about it as kids. Would you go up to Al Capone and disrespect him like that?
Of course not.
No.
But wait, why?
I don't want to be killed.
No.
Exactly.
Wait.
Exactly. No, Nikki had
No,
the
Nikki
point.
had it.
Point.
But
Because,
I was looking at it from your other
wait,
side.
Wait,
That's all.
Let me get there. Nikki had the point because even though we don't look at them as the Al Capone type of gangsters, that's probably their answer to the solution if you win that fight.
right.
Yeah.
They gonna kill you. You're not gonna want to kill them as the
outcome.
civilian.
Same
So
outcome.
I kind of had to agree with the opposite side at that point because I was like, I wouldn't talk to no mobster like that.
Right.
Get your fucking teeth smacked out and probably killed. You know.
Yeah.
So it's what's your
like I wouldn't bang a judge's wife.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Josh, I'm so glad you came, bro. I'm so glad you're here. Seriously. But no, the thing
in that same sense.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
you can do it. You
Right.
can do it.
Right.
Right.
Very poor decision.
Yes.
Facts.
Very poor
Facts.
decision.
So in that same vein, like they had said, was like at the end of the day, I'm a man. Like,
Right.
So, like you said, would you walk up to Al Capone and just disrespect him? Of course not. That's a death sentence on your part.
Right.
But now if Al Capone comes up to me and goes, man, you stink. Bitch, you stink. Like, now we're going to have the...
Did you know it was Al Capone that said that?
Probably not. But
So you just off the cuff.
yeah, so I mean, like, it also comes down to, like, all right, so that was a bad example. But it also comes down to, like, this thing where it's like, where's the line?
Right,
Because
right.
at a certain point, I'm only going to take so much disrespect. Like,
Right.
I'm a civilian. No, I'm not. I'm going to come to your house and shoot your shit up. But at the end of the day, I'm still a man. Like,
Right.
I'm only going to allow, like, he was talking about Taxstone. Like, with Taxstone, he had said at one point that this dude had done something to piss him off. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Taxstone, but that dude is fucking insane.
Yeah, he crazy.
He's fucking insane. Like, I think he just got 30, unfortunately.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
But like he had said, some dude did something to piss him off. So he was like, every day when I was walking the block, because he was from New York, he was like, I'd see him and his girl standing on the corner waiting for the bus. He's like, I woke up and grabbed both of their asses. Like, just disrespectful. Like, just walk up, smack them both on the ass. Like, I'm grabbing your girl and your man's a bitch. Like, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, at a certain point, we're fighting. Like,
Right.
stop, bro. Like, I know who you are. I know, like, your reputation. But at a certain point, like they always said, like, the bully always picks on you until you fight back.
Right.
So, like, that's my mindset. Is it's like, I'll let some shit go because I'm not that guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you disrespect my girl, my kid, I can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, I'm going to buck back.
You're trying to ride something out of it.
Because you're also doing this thing where you're like, I'm a gangster, you're a civilian, keep your mouth shut.
Right.
No, don't talk to me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thoughts on this.
Yeah, I mean, that's 100% where I was leaning towards it. But at the same time, you got to realize if you're going to take that approach, you also got to realize the
consequences that come with it.
Is that maybe, like I said, I don't know. Is that how gangsters move nowadays?
That's all they do, man.
You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, like,
they're
just
not gonna respect
to
somebody who
civilians,
punch them in
like,
their face no more.
Well,
They
what
gonna
I mean
shoot
is like, so, like to compare back to the Capone days. Like back then, it was like,
Gentlemen.
yeah. Gentleman League,
Yeah.
right? Gentleman League,
Yeah.
esque, you know. But like now, is it to the point to where you're not gonna get fucked with by a gang member unless you're fucking in the wrong, you know what I'm saying? You're in the wrong spot, or are you just casually walking by, or is there a line between? And I'm a definition type of guy. Is there a difference between like a reckless like criminal and thug, what you would call them, as to like somebody who's like syndicated?
Yeah. Of course.
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
that was why.
Well, that's what I mean. Like today,
Right,
is there a difference between like a true gang? Like when in my mind, I don't know who's a gangster, but I picture like Young Jeezy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I picture he's kind of in the background. He's always been there.
Right.
He's always, but you know
his caliber.
Right. But I don't know.
But he also carries himself differently.
Right.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He doesn't carry himself like just a reckless criminal.
You know Jeezy will shoot you in the face.
Right.
But he,
no question.
But he also like none at all. But you also know he's not going to be the guy to walk up and smack your drink out your hand for no reason.
In the face just to fuck with you.
Right.
Because he's too important of a person to be fucking with a civilian anyway.
Exactly.
So are you really dealing with a gangster then?
Right.
Or are you dealing with somebody who's affiliated with a gangster?
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I don't know anything about anybody's situation.
Well,
just going by definition.
And nowadays they define anybody a civilian and or quote unquote gangster thug, whatever you want to call it, as civilian is not committing any type of criminal activity.
Law-abiding citizen.
Right. You a law-abiding
citizen. Pay the taxes
citizen.
and
Right.
it's like, you
go to your job,
9 to 5
you don't sell dope, you don't pimp hoes.
But then you had mentioned like the Al Capone days.
That's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Pretty standard material.
But like did you ever watch The Wire on HBO? So like they had like a moment in that show where it was like one of the big organizations was on their way up and coming, and they had a bunch of shooters on their side, and they were all like camped out in a car one day. They had one of the new cats in the back seat, and he was just like, "So why are we doing this again? Like going in these people's houses and shooting like killing the whole family essentially." Right. He's like, "Why are we doing this again?" And he was like, "Cause they said somebody said that he said that so and so's a cocksucker," and he was like, "But did he say it? It don't matter if he said it or not. Streets think he did." Wow, and we can't let that fly.
Yeah, that's like a street.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I get you. Yeah.
But even then, it's like that was early 2000s. Like that show was based off of something that went on in the 90s. So it's like we're not too far off from motherfuckers that are just like, oh, people think that he called me a cocksucker. I got to go shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
What? So, like, I mean, I don't like the line is blurred because I mean, is the dude that pulled that girl out of her car by gunpoint and carjacked her with her baby in the backseat, was he a gangster?
Right.
Like, I mean, like, what definitions
you'd
are we
have to
going
ask,
by?
You'd have
Right.
to see if he's affiliated.
If
He's syndicated.
If he's in my
What's
gang,
that?
he's floating headless down the mighty Mississippi. Like, we don't need people like you around us.
Right.
Yeah.
Back then, the code was women
Gotta
and
check
children.
the back seat, man. That's
and even
standard.
Civilians. Yeah.
It's even civilians. But especially women and children. And they don't even
Right.
give
I was just talking about The Wire. Omar walked around with a big ass fucking shotgun, and everybody ran when they saw him coming.
Right.
And he ever said, "I never put my shotgun on nobody that wasn't in the game."
Right.
What happened to y'all?
Right.
Anyway. But no, I mean, it's just old.
Nice little clip there. What happened to y'all?
Soundbite.
Yep.
But I mean, no, it's just aggravating, bro. Like, especially with like New Orleans nowadays. Like, I was looking up the other day the shit where
That's the reckless criminals.
bruh.
Yeah,
I don't
buddy.
think there's gangs around, like little neighborhood gangs.
Everybody
Yeah.
said when it came
You
to
know.
New Orleans, people rep their wards, not so
Yeah,
much
it's,
gang.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't consider that a gang because you're not.
It's your neighborhood.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a neighborhood.
Right.
I mean, it is a gang. Don't get me
By
wrong. I consider
definition,
it
it's a gang
Yeah.
because if it's a group of
Of
people
course. Right,
representing
yeah,
one
right.
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But
By police definition.
but it's just it's old, man. Like, it's hard. Like,
It's important.
I still think that this is the greatest city on the
Two of us,
planet.
Okay.
But like, I still think this is the greatest city in the world, and like, you feel like you can't do nothing because it's
Dude,
always
that's-
like the constant fear of like,
That's why I don't gig downtown no more, bro. I mean,
Bro.
I get it's got to be a nice paycheck for me.
yeah.
But I go around.
What you do for a living now?
I teach music now.
Oh yeah,
5 days a week, and then
look at you, man.
yep, teach music, and then
Do you still play your guitar naked after you finish having coitus?
Well, you know.
He's a family man now. Sorry, I don't.
I do what I can. You know, I do what I can. That's usually the line after too.
his fiance sitting at home like he still do that shit.
Goddamn right he do. Goddamn right he
You're
do.
right. Yeah,
Oh
man.
man.
So I'm just writing music, playing music, teaching music all around.
Hell
I
yeah.
usually ride in silence in my car.
Fucking right.
Too much music will make you go crazy. So.
Sweet baby Jane.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
That's the old, man.
It's
I can't tell.
on my
so,
phone.
dude, somebody messaged me on Instagram.
That's his song, by the way. That's the song that he
Available on all streaming platforms.
There you go. Pop your
Um,
shit.
Yeah.
Plug your shit,
Plug
baby.
your shit, Joshua_Denim.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was on Instagram. Some lady messaged me, man, and every now and then I'll get a message from somebody saying, "Hey, I just listened to Sweet Baby Jane. Just wanted to tell you whatever." I'm like, glad you did. Somebody did.
It's a great fucking song,
Thanks,
man.
So this lady, and she messaged me. I didn't even know it was a lady. It was all pictures for
Yeah.
like glasses for her pictures, all of her pictures. I thought it was a spam account. So anyway, I answered, and they said, "Can I use Sweet Baby Jane to dance for my daughter's wedding?"
What?
Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, that's
That's
cool."
sick.
And then I'm like waiting for the punchline. Like,
Yeah.
how much could you pay me to?
Yeah, something like that.
So, but nah, man, they used it, and she sent me the video of it and everything. And I was like, man, this is crazy.
That's got to be a weird
fire.
feeling.
That I just like it's a weird
Yeah.
feeling. I mean, it's nothing like a. It's the only thing that's ever happened to the song, you know what I mean? Like other than me uploading it. So I mean, it's not like.
And I mean, I remember like you posted something about it not too long ago, and like I went and listened to it, and I forget you have a voice, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Like, you got a fucking voice on you, bro. Like, it's very Robert Pattinson. I like it.
This motherfucker.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't like a name popped in my head, and I was like, go with it, just go with it. That's how my brain works.
Very Edward
but-
Cullen of you.
Yeah. Very.
Very Twilight.
Team Edward.
But aside from just teaching, do you perform anymore? Do you do anything?
So I'm in a band called Rare Groove right now, and we just started. We've only had like 3 gigs, but we just do cover songs. It's like we played at River Shack, stuff like that. Just kind of.
Are you acoustic-y still, or you
Still do
got a
that
little
stuff.
electric?
Yeah, I still do that. I play at like go farmers market and all that every month, and or just so far it's been every month this year, and but yeah, dude, I still need to get out there and network and all that and get my shit going.
Dude.
Matter of fact, I was talking
Do some more singing,
this lady.
man.
So There's this dude, I don't know if he's from New Orleans, but his name's Andrew Duhon. I love his music. And he had a record, and it got...
Put your lips on the mic.
He got Grammy nominated for the record, or yeah, I just did that without no hesitation.
That's all I need.
Just submit
Just
it.
do it. I just make it sound weird. Just do it.
All right. Shit. Shit. So anyway, I was listening to this guy's music. I like his music, and I'd been talking to Taylor, my fiance, about I want to record a record. I want to get these songs down.
Yeah.
So I was like, but I'm my biggest critic, and I can't be. I've tried to like work the boards and everything, and I'm like, I don't get anywhere because I'm like, man, that fucking sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they say the best artists are so sensitive about their shit,
Dude,
bro. Like,
it's not even that I'm sensitive. I don't give a fuck. Just delete it because it's fucking terrible. You know, like, just forget about it. Like, don't even worry about that. You know. So, but anyway, so I was like, I got to get somebody that I like. You know, their recording. So I looked up this dude, Andrew Duhon. Looked up the credits, and I found the name Trina Shoemaker on there. Who produced it, the Grammy-winning record. So I looked her up. Didn't know who this lady was from Adam, right? So I just emailed her, kind of told her my story. I'd like to make a record with you, blah blah blah. Sent her Sweet Baby Jane, and so she messaged me back. I literally wasn't expecting that, but she messaged me back. So this lady was the first woman to ever, I believe, get a big. Well, I'm not sure about what her accolades are. But she was like one of the first women in the production side of the industry back in the day.
Fucking A.
She's the producer of Shania Twain's.
Shit.
Like Shania, is it Shania Twain?
Let's go, girls.
I have to look that up. It's one of the
you
big.
Better chill out. Somebody about to kick their fucking car door open.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I thought that was a line dance.
Somebody just threw their shit in park on the G&O.
Where we going, Scott?
Shots up already. But yeah, man. So I messaged her. She sent it back to me. She came meet me for Mardi Gras, and we're supposed to, get together and record a record. But then, like I said, I had to buy the house.
Right.
Planning a wedding, so records are expensive.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
But man, the players that she got because she was like, basically she was like, all right, well, you got the voice, you got the songs, but I need to know if you can hold your own with some players.
Right.
So she called a drummer named Doug Belote, who's baddest cat. I mean, one of the biggest names to get for studio recordings in Louisiana if you're gonna do it. Like, he's Eric Clapton's drummer when he comes to town.
Oh shit!
It's like the biggest.
Yeah.
Right. And then Andrew Duhon's bass player.
Okay.
So just a little trio. Got those guys in there, and she was like, play your stuff, see if you can hang with them. So she just did recordings on her phone. She was like, all right, I'm good. I want to move forward. So then she started talking about prices. And I was like, shit, I need to get some investors. Because I was like, I ain't got that.
Yeah.
I ain't got that, bro. To get a real, I mean, like, I can record some shit in my studio and get it out. And that's, like I said, I'm my own worst critic and my own, worst everything. And I need to get stuff out there, but I really would rather get it done the right way first.
Of course.
And knock it out if I can get with somebody in a room with somebody like that,
Mm-hmm.
But nothing's happened yet because of the finances.
Of course. Yeah.
Anybody knows any rich uncles out there? Holla at your boy.
Fuck.
So, like, I mean, like, so you still do take your own personal music very seriously?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still write songs, co-write with people.
And do you ever, like, play, like, we had D-Day on here a couple of weeks ago, and, like, he kind of put down the whole rapping thing and just kind of is now focusing on producing. Like, do you have any, like, is your dream, like, the singing along with the guitar playing, or are you more towards the guitar playing? Or?
Man, my dream is to just truthfully just be able to support my family with music. Which I'm doing. I'm doing that right now, right? But I'm teaching, and I'm all that, and that's technically with music. But I meant like by creating art.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Right.
Like, you could teach 500 kids to play guitar, but
And don't get me wrong, I love my students.
Of course.
Yeah, if I could be creative and have those juices, paying the bills and all that, that would be great. That's the dream.
Facts.
How that pans out, 33 now. I ain't really, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not 21 anymore. I'm not, excuse me. I don't really want to go sleep in the van every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do it. I'll do a circuit for 2-3 weeks, whatever. But like 365. Like back in the day, it was like all night, every day, don't stop. See you at the studio, go to work, go home, shower, shave, go to the studio.
Back to the studio,
That's it. I'm not there anymore.
Yeah,
I don't do that anymore.
Now we've officially reached the old age of like that's too much.
I was so excited that LSU won the championship because I wanted a new coffee mug. That was like, I was so pumped because My old one's from the last football championship. So
Oh man, I literally gave Turtle his glass tonight because we're going to DC and I wanted him to get pumped for it. So I gave him my DC
that's
glass.
how I knew I was old. I was like, dang.
No, I knew I was old when Nicole started sending me shit for the kitchen, and I was like, we need to get that shit.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh, dude, our Christmas
got-
present together was a Keurig espresso machine, latte machine, all in one.
Huh?
Bro, $500.
Look at her.
Look,
She's shivering.
$500. It's a household gift. So it's for
She over
both
there
of
like, send me the link.
Yeah.
Send me the link. Just send me the link.
Yeah.
We saw the fucking over the sink drying racks, and we were like, need that shit. Oh man, but from there, as far as the people that go out to the city to New Orleans, play with their guitar
Busking?
case open,
Just busking.
just going off and fucking. And
I've done that.
Just
Yeah.
you've done
busking.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a technical term for it.
busking.
busking. We
Is
got
there,
a lot of
is there any good money in
Busking.
that?
Good money?
No.
No. There's no good money. Like, you mean like, hey,
I'm more curious. Like, has anybody ever made like good, not
just
daily?
by busking. You've made networking connections by
Okay.
busking for sure.
You can get a gig by
yeah.
busking.
Okay.
Or like Justin Bieber would stand outside of like I told you earlier, stand
Yeah.
outside of the record companies and just busk.
Yeah.
For the people walking by, he knows who's walking by.
Yeah,
You
right,
know,
right.
Outside of Capitol. You're not in like a city area where it's just for the public. That was like real intentional.
Okay,
I wouldn't
okay.
really consider that busking, but it is the act of busking.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that entertaining? Is that
Definitionally.
is that fun for the art form? In your
it's-
opinion,
busking. I think I enjoy like
busking
open
with a K.
Yep.
Yeah,
Busking.
busk.
Okay.
Yeah, like Musk.
Okay.
Like Elon. Like Elon.
Moving on.
Yeah. But so anyway, I prefer more of like an open mic night atmosphere, just because a lot of times they'll pay more attention there. If they're in
Okay.
public, they're just walking by.
Right.
Like, and if you stop them, that's great. But
That's got to feel better though.
it feels a whole lot better when you can silence a room that's already there to see. you.
Oh, okay.
It's
Because
like that's cool to get somebody walking by and they stop and they're like, "Oh wow, all right, cool, good job, man. Throw you a buck, whatever."
Right.
But if you got a room full of people who are there to hear music,
Yeah.
and then everybody, while you start playing, everybody's talking, laughing, drinking beer, and then you get to your chorus and you open your
eyes
eyes
divert to
and
you.
everybody's looking at you,
Ooh.
That's
bro.
a
That's
feeling
one of the
like no
coolest
other,
feelings
bro.
I've ever had.
Hey, I can't lie. So only a few people know it, but there was once a time when I made music, and I got up on my one thing. I got up on stage, I started
Performing.
rapping,
Hey, you said
performing. I
Entertaining.
started entertaining, and 3 black girls in the crowd got up and did the thing,
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna win a fucking Grammy.
Eminem, watch the fuck out.
Look at Nicole trying to hide her eyes. I'm like, nope, I don't like this. I don't like this. And yeah, that was my moment when I was like, fuck yeah.
I think Scott would make a good executive producer. Like if he would
Oh yeah,
ever
have
like,
him in the room.
Yeah.
Have that guy in the
He's-
room.
He knows good.
Like, nah, he
music.
could say, that shit.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
That's all I really kept him in the room for when I do sessions, because I know he'd tell me, yeah, that fucking sucks.
Right.
He refers to this one time, and I know exactly which time he's talking about. But it was because he was rapping and he was trying to get it right.
Right.
That's all he was trying to do. He wasn't trying to perform. He
was
wasn't
trying
trying to make it sound good. He was like, I just need to get through my verse. And like halfway through it, I threw something at him. And he stopped and you could tell he wanted to fight me. Like, why would you interrupt me? And I was like, you're wasting time. Like, why are we even doing this if you're just going to... I'm like, no,
That should've
stop.
win you a Grammy nowadays.
Now.
Grinding material.
You ain't Quavo, bitch. But so you still, like, I mean, you and I have known each other since what, 2019?
Something like
Before that?
18, 19.
And
Those years,
you've had a love for music since I've known you. And
I started playing when I was 13.
and it's still as powerful as it was back
Yeah.
then.
Oh yeah.
So why don't you just do an EP, man?
Yeah, I know.
I know you got something in the chamber.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually recording this shit.
No. Yeah, it's actually recording and being satisfied with the recording.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about with your being a big critic.
Oh no, I've taken several swings at it. I just.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back, guys.
What'd you do?
No, y'all are fine. Just keep it going.
Okay.
Shit, what was I saying?
Yeah, the recording part. You taking several swings at it, but
Oh yeah, taking several swings at it, and man, yeah, like I said, I'm my biggest worst critic because my thing is I'll record something and then it will sound decent, and then I'll just for the hell of it, knowing I'm not gonna put this out, start putting strings on it, putting bass on it, put whatever on it, and then but the guitar track's wrong from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, so you just created a huge fuck up.
Right.
Just one
you wrapped everything around this one fuck up.
This one fuck up. So now the whole thing's really fucked.
Nah, it's a big present
But
of
this
fuck
was
up.
just a big, it was a big mental exercise.
That's why I don't
for
let
you to
them
really
hit-
just ridicule yourself at the end of the day.
That's
Because
why I don't
was
like
man,
to.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I don't like to try to judge my shit until after I send it off to be mastered. Because if I just do my mix on it, I know everybody else tells me all the time I mix other people's shit, and they're like, bro, it sounds phenomenal. You got such a good ear. I mix my shit, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
So I send it off to get mastered, and once it comes back, that's when I make my decision.
Yeah, right.
Because other than that, I'm going to be like, nah, fuck this. Throw the whole thing away.
Yeah, burn it. Burn it.
This is a disaster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm gonna put something out. So I'm the one song that I did record, "Sweet Baby Jane," was with Paul Rack, Christian's brother.
Right.
So we're planning on. I talked to him last week actually about getting in the studio again pretty soon, and hopefully record something. I mean,
Right.
at least get in there and start getting the maybe get in there and just write something.
Y'all gonna try to do a whole one together, or just try to get something?
If I can get like a whole EP, 4 to 5 songs, just a small little sample thing out there to like, I don't know, I need something out there.
Appease yourself.
Just get my shit.
Fuck the world. It's to appease yourself at this point. Yeah.
But the other part of it is like getting gigs. I mean, I can get gigs like people I played in front of people and they're like, all right, yeah, cool, gotcha,
Right.
yeah, come, whatever. But if you don't have the situation where you're playing for them right there on the spot and you got to be like, hey, I play music.
Right.
Can you book me? Who are you? What, what
Right.
do you got?
What do you got?
What can you
Right,
do?
right.
Then you're wasting your own time.
Facts.
That's why I don't even really go out there and push, try to get gigs like that unless it's like through a friend or through other, networking connections I already have.
Right.
So.
And I know that's shit. I wish I can get a gigs as easy. Well, I can't say as easy, but as fluently as y'all get. For the rappers, and a lot of them don't even want us in the goddamn clubs.
Man, that
because
man,
you get the New Orleans stigma off the back. They don't even want to hear your music.
Is that like a New Orleans thing with hip hop? Because that's the only hip hop scene I've ever really had my foot anywhere in.
In my experience, most people think that artists from New Orleans are bounce artists. Period.
Either that or they gangster rappers.
So what I meant is more of the so for me in my realm of music, I have I play guitar, I play piano, I play more of the production side. So I'll get with other producers or other guitar players, other writers, and there's zero competition.
Put your lips on the mic.
Right.
Zero competition. Zero competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we just want the best song.
Right.
We want to be a part of, because this guy's got talent. She's got talent. He's got talent.
Right.
So
let's put it all forward.
That's
give you
what's
best
missing.
shot. And it's like, nobody knows who writes the fucking song anyway.
That's what's
You know what
missing.
I'm saying?
It's literally just like every time people end up, and from what I've seen, and I haven't been in a studio in a long time, but every time that I was, stop it, young lady. I don't even mean it in that. Turtle will tell you, I used to just hang out in the studio and tell Christian he sucks.
When me and Smurf were recording more.
Yeah, when him and Smurf were recording, the couple of times
Hopefully.
I got invited to go sit and watch Christian record and all of those different times, it was always just you always feel this. Well, I don't want him to have the best verse on this song because
I think that's
then
what I was
he'll
asking.
get noticed and I won't.
And I think that's just kind of the baked into hip hop. The competition.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The idea behind being an MC is I'm the best.
Right.
Yeah,
I do it better.
It's definitely a competitive nature behind it.
It's a
So
sport.
then that's everywhere. That's
But-
not just.
No, it's everywhere.
Right. But it depends on your intention. When I hop on the song, I know that if I'm doing a feature with anybody, I'm jumping on the track to smoke your verse.
Yeah.
But that's only to get the notice from my verse. You don't want to just throw some motherfucker on here who's just gonna water down your track.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah, they
I
ask you to
expect
come,
to
they
send
want you to
off a
bring heat.
verse that's cold to me, and the motherfucker to send me back something, and I go, God damn.
Yeah.
You know what
now
I'm
I
saying?
gotta up my game.
Right. Makes sense.
Right. So but the majority of the mainstream, the forefront of New Orleans hip hop, that's what they look at it as. They all fighting for this one spot. Where I know there's groups of people global warming. There's a whole collective.
Hell yeah.
Pell,
Crucial.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
Shout out
work
to Pell, man.
Sleazy. They all work
Man, I've been doing
fucking
Crucial
nice
for-
together.
I played
Nice.
music with Crucial's dad, bro. That's how long.
What,
I've
babe?
been-
All of them was at Jazz Fest.
Oh, yeah.
This past
Yeah.
year.
They
They
did
all
their thing,
performed
man.
on Jazz Fest stage. Shout out to Crucial and his family, man.
Hell yeah.
They fucking talented as hell. But they that's one of the collectives.
AJ.
Like I can see, they never really have any like quorums of competition. They come together and they
Just make dope shit.
They made a New Orleans anthem that took over the
Yep.
fucking city. You know what I'm
man.
saying? Just by coming together.
But
So
that was like,
that's really exactly what I was saying. So like that was more of my
Yeah.
mentality of like now you got Pell, Crucial, Sleeps, like you got all these different artists who are like, you know, they're associated with each other, but they have their individual tracks.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's-
Exactly.
And I'm not involved. Like I don't listen to enough hip hop to know. Like I remember when it was Wiz Khalifa and Taylor Gang.
Shit,
You know,
They still a thing?
Wiz Khalifa and
Still
Taylor
Taylor
Gang.
a
Gang,
thing?
bitch.
Motherfucker,
it used to be
young
it used to be Easy. It used to be Easy and NWA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It passes the torch, but
But that was like,
But that's anomalies though, right? Like, or is that the cream that rises to the top? Like, just if you have like a gang with you, like do
It makes it
solo
easier.
artists
It makes it easier.
rise by themselves anymore?
so yes, so solo artists definitely rise to the top. But also, when it comes to a crew, crews are hard, man. Like no, I don't know why, but we have less of an attraction to crews. Like like Yang Yang Twins were cool. You know what I'm saying? They were fun.
Yeah.
But you knew Lil Jon. You didn't care about the East Side Boys. You knew what was the one
Nelly
that-
and the Saint Lunatics.
You didn't care about the Saint Lunatic. That was literally my example in my head. Like you
Murphy
didn't-
Lee was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But
he had a couple.
I think he just had the cool mask, man.
No, that wasn't
mask.
even him. That wasn't even him.
See, well, there you go. So I
It
didn't
turns
even know
out
what
the
he
guy-
looked like.
turns out the guy-
it wasn't even. It's like
turns out the
Fall
guy
Out
with the
Boy. He's been
mask.
the bass player the whole time.
Turns out the guy with the mask was just the hype man. I thought he had his own mixtapes and shit. No,
He
was
didn't even rap.
No, he was just the hype man.
Childhood's a lie.
he was Flavor Flav.
Oh,
Yeah,
get
that's
outta
it.
here.
Flavor Flav.
Boy, he did the fuck out of that job.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
picked the right guy.
But we're not attracted to crews because I think we as a society have understood that rap is a competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like we're always looking for the best one. Like they even said, I remember I went back and I read like the year after he came out, I went back and read some reviews on their mixtapes, ASAP Mob, and you could literally see in some of the reviews people saying the mixtape as a whole was fantastic. However, members ASAP Rocky and ASAP Ferg stand out above the rest. And it's like they're the ones that ended up blowing the fuck up.
Yeah.
You don't care about ASAP Mob.
I do remember that. I
You know what I'm saying? Like that mixtape. I remember that original.
That was a circa as well.
I heard
It was a
the
circa.
bad. I heard the bad bitches is my fucking problem, and then I went back and like went down his discography and went and listened to all those. Dude, he stands head and shoulders.
Yeah.
But they're all talented. They're all talented.
Yeah.
Rocky is just
There's
another
levels.
animal,
Levels.
bro. Like it's
I mean, shit, you could use literally our personal effect, motherfucking Takeoff.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Cap stood out above all the rest of us.
Fuck.
So once he was gone, that was a fucking big shoe to fill. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely took its toll. You could Smurf won't admit it, but you could tell it took a toll on his ego in rap. You know what I'm saying?
In what sense?
It made him think that he wasn't as good as he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely questioned himself until that dope mixtape came out. And niggas was like, bro, like you got it. You know what I'm saying? And from there,
He fixed his fucking stage presence. He looks like Urkel on stage. And he would just fix that, bro. Like, he do so much better.
my guy, a big linky awkward white boy. That's how he's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't look too better on stage, bitch.
I look better on stage, though.
Have you ever seen your Dougie on camera?
Yeah, and I fucking kill it.
Hey,
His
I love
Dougie
his
is ugly.
You love my
His Dougie
Dougie,
is
baby.
ugly.
Come on.
His Dougie is ugly. That's
the
be
Dougie.
coming from up here.
Ain't
boy.
dope.
the amount of
You know what I'm
videos
saying?
I have on my phone of him doing a Dougie. Back like
Beating the
pre-child.
shit out of somebody.
Oh, shit. But, yeah, did y'all hear about what's going on at Noma?
Yes.
Babe, take it from here.
Oh,
What
yes.
is-
Let,
I didn't.
Take it.
let the white girl take it from here.
Oh
Because the
my
white girls are
God.
taking everything. Go ahead.
Wow.
Noma.
Noma, are you a
Okay,
fan of
I don't
Noma?
know what the
The New Orleans Museum
hold
of
on,
Art?
wait, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you never been?
I don't believe so.
What you need to do is go during one of the weekends that they have like the free entry. You get wine. You get to walk around and look at dogs. Awesome. You feel so fancy.
Oh yeah.
Shit, yeah.
You feel so fancy.
Oh, yeah. Take 'em
You
on
go in there with a
Instagram
guitar,
pictures, make
bro.
you report.
You walk into a fucking art gallery opening with a guitar on your back, just sip wine with that hat on, bro.
Somebody gonna offer
You
you
bring
some-
that hat?
Somebody gonna offer you a painting.
Bro, hey, I know
You
he's
sign my painting.
I know he's engaged, but ladies,
It won't let me open the.
yeah, I don't know why the pin posts are being weird, so you're gonna have to just
It's
Google
that
it.
trash ass Wi-Fi.
But no, it's literally the app. It's the trash ass app. But apparently, they put a white woman in charge of the African
Yeah.
area of Noma.
Yeah, it was like an African studies.
There it is.
Okay, he gets
and
it. He's
culture,
laughing.
Exhibit. But
Okay.
I think the big backlash is because they had like a perfectly qualified black woman.
That's
Right.
In New
Yeah,
Orleans.
that
really the
was
question.
In
my
New Orleans.
question.
That
Did you get it?
I
Yeah.
think that's why they
All
were
right,
pissed.
go ahead, Nicole.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
So her name's Amanda. And
Strike one.
as Noma's new, I don't want to screw that word up.
Let me see.
Francois.
Francois.
Sure.
Billion curator of African art.
Wait a
And
minute.
the
Something smells
comments
funny.
from
Francois.
the beginning destroyed the fuck out of her. Someone even said like even the white people are confused by this.
Well, yo, we were.
Yeah, it's definitely
Like, I literally hit my De Niro face.
Someone
It's
said
the-
the
it's
fact
like
that
when the
she
dog's head
even
goes
applied. Okay, so it looks like their top comment from a day ago because people have been demolishing.
They put her in charge of what? Say it back.
Oh, hold on, I gotta. Go
I'm good.
back.
Thank you for not. Oh, by the way, shout out to Lolo. Hit it for one time. Our promoter. Thank you for not coming. She got COVID. Moving on.
Dun, dun, dun.
I told y'all pink eye was a symptom of COVID.
Jesus Christ.
Told y'all.
Can't get pregnant when she rides you. She's
You
gravity.
get pregnant with pink eye. Don't forget, kids.
Back to you, Nikki.
I hate him so much. Back to you, Nikki. Being a parent's easy.
I don't want it to come back to me. All right. So the first comment when I went to go find all the funny comments is literally from them saying, "We're listening closely to feedback from New Orleans residents and the public on the appointment of the museum's new curator of African art. We recognize the need for NOMA staff in the museum field at large to represent a diversity of backgrounds and perspectives. We take this priority very seriously for positions throughout the institution." The search to fill this post was conducted with guidance from a national consulting firm that specializes in searches in the arts. Amanda's academic experience, combined with her sustained relationships with organizations and artists in Africa, her work organizing groundbreaking exhibitions, and her leadership in addressing
Let me see.
Words, Nikki, words. Get it out.
I feel like she's gonna say decolonization, but I don't.
I really thought she
But
was
I don't know.
It's not.
It's
It
not-
has
okay.
icky at the
Just
end.
felt like it. Felt like we were on that train. You know.
Decoloniality. Decolon.
Anyway, words. Deconility?
Deconility. Deconil.
I'm
Words,
just saying
guys,
things.
words. Decolonialism.
It's a litty at the end. It's de.
Oh my God. The Flip just hit me up and asked me for the McGuire's videos. Baby girl, why you doing this?
I'm not. I embarrassed myself enough. It's the same word though. Decolonize.
Anyway, moving on.
All right, wait,
That-
now I lost it. Oh, there it is. And restitution led us to select her for this post. We are committed to taking this moment to learn and take action. In the immediate future, we will host a town hall to openly discuss race and equity within
Oh my God.
That's gonna fix the
museums.
problem.
We recognize
hire
that
the other woman.
Y'all let me
listening
down.
is only a small part of honoring our commitment to being an exclusive and anti-racist institution. So, back way like before this even occurred, NOMA has gotten issues because they don't have a very diverse
Yeah.
staff. The only time I think I've seen a black person there is when we go and eat
You go there.
at
You go
It's
there
when
that
you
often?
bring meat.
We do.
When we go,
We go to
and eat
Cafe
same
Noma.
shit.
yeah, when we go to Cafe Noma,
To see the same things?
No, we actually just go
the
to
only
eat.
people that are I've seen that are colored are working in the restaurant.
Colored.
Wow.
That sounds
Not
racist
Yeah,
to me.
it just sounds.
It feels more
sounds bad.
racist than black. In my gut. I don't know.
Black,
But I'm not
sorry.
black, so I don't know.
I don't know how to properly state it. The only people
To
I've
black people. Minorities.
I guess with
Niggas.
minorities. Turtle. I hope y'all can tell that was not my voice. Anyway.
Nah, she just pitched it down for y'all. Don't let her play up. She was about to say it. Look.
I was trying to pitch down my voice and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Only way. niggas.
Hello, ladies. It's your boy TRTL. Yeah, no. So everyone's just calling them tone deaf and picking on them because they are. I want to know who did this selection and was like, yes, this
This is it.
This somewhat blonde lady,
that they had both participants. Both, like,
and was just like, yes. Yes.
I knew she had short hair.
Yep.
I knew it.
I mean, it
Blonde
might be
hair,
long
blue
and
eyes.
just like back there.
It could be, but it doesn't look like
Yeah.
She got the Mary Poppins bob.
So,
Wearing hoop ass earrings.
She wore big hoops, hoping
Big
that
old
the,
hoops.
that the community would feel her.
She has a lip piercing too. Add to it.
All right, so here's where, in all sincerity, here's where my stance is, in both hands.
Tell me.
Over here, who is the most qualified?
I remember
Because-
reading a comment from them saying that she was the most qualified.
Because in my brain,
That she was?
Yeah.
yes, because in my brain, the way my mind works is on the one hand, there's people that I like. There's motherfuckers that I've sat and discussed hip hop with, black people that I've clearly known more than, and that's not to say hip hop's not black art,
Right.
because obviously it is.
Right.
We're all in agreement there.
Right.
But I just happen to love something so much. Not that I am an expert on it. I've just done the research since I was fucking 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around it since I was a kid. My cousins cried when Tupac died, and I was there. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
You heard? So,
Kind of was.
so,
Baby, it's coming back.
so, here we go. Check it. Yo. But anyway, so I have these, like in my head, I'm just like, all right, so did she just happen to possibly fall in love with specifically African art at a very young age? She's been building her knowledge on the subject since then, and now she got herself into a position where they interviewed 15 people that knew who can we pick, and this person happened to know more about it than anybody else. And then on the other hand, you have the Denzel Washington argument. I forgot what movie it was he was talking about, but they brought up, like, why couldn't you have a white director direct this? Why did it have to be a black director? And he said, you have Martin Scorsese, you have the guy that directed Schindler's List, Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, yeah.
He could. Steven Spielberg made Schindler's List. Martin Scorsese made Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Spielberg probably could have directed Goodfellas. Scorsese probably could have directed Schindler's List. However, because of their backgrounds, they made better movies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's culture.
Right.
Spielberg's Jewish. He was able to make a better Schindler's List, probably. Scorsese's Italian. He was able to make a better Goodfellas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a culture thing, not a race thing.
Right.
Culture.
I
Right.
think that's a little bit comparing apples to oranges
You can compare them.
because,
They're both delicious,
That's
but
what
one
it-
tastes
that's
like
what it is.
oranges.
Fruit be compared.
but no, like, huh?
This bitch,
It's apples
yo,
to
hey,
apples or oranges to oranges.
hey, this
Oh,
bitch
my
don't,
bad. Oh, my
this bitch don't know about Pangea.
Nah, man.
That's from a scene. It's from a song.
But like, if something's being created, that's different than like being an expert on something
Culturally,
like, historically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like, because I still think there's like a line to, not a line, but like a question to be asked. Like, okay, what's more valuable to Noma? Do you want historical knowledge,
Right.
or do you want somebody who has just as much, maybe not quite as much, still up there, a 4-star instead of a 5-star, but it's still like connected to that culture, like
Yeah.
you said,
Yeah.
Right,
between like the Jewish guy and then the Italian guy.
Right.
I think that's for Noma to decide. But either way, the art's the art, right?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
You know,
I
like, I
understand
mean,
where you come
it's-
because it's
it's-
more of a. educational than
Right,
you
like
know what I'm saying.
and like I hope the facts aren't changing between these two people being in
right.
charge here. You know,
Correct.
They're just kind of arranging the place, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, that's
Right,
all
right,
that's
right.
going on.
Making them the face of the facts, if you will.
Yeah, I guess.
I think people just think it's a bad look to have a white woman being the face of the facts for a black art.
Right. I mean, I get that. but
I get that.
I also understand the whole education.
Haven't white people taken enough?
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
We going to D.C. We going right where Martin did that speech,
I mean,
bro.
if you think about it, though, I mean, Popeyes was made by a white man. Well, stolen by a white man. And
You heard?
popularized and then
Speak on it.
refaced. And then refaced as the black woman that we see on TV.
Louisiana Fast.
That shit.
What's his name?
Al Copeland.
Copeland. Yep.
Yeah,
I was
yep.
thinking he had the other
Yeah.
restaurant too. Yep.
Yeah, nah,
Couldn't think
his
of it.
Do you like Copeland?
his great
I don't like
granddaddy stole it
Copeland.
from one of the slaves. There's still a lawsuit going on about that shit because they can't prove that
Shut the fuck
they had
up.
the recipe.
Are you serious?
first. Yeah.
Kid, Popeye.
Wowza.
Yep.
White people cannot make good chicken. It will end in a lawsuit, bro.
Dude, nah. Hey,
I
let me
don't
tell
know.
you.
KFC got away
Look.
with it. The general been rolling.
I'm gonna tell you
They
right
ain't had
now.
no shit come out about he stole his chicken.
know he stole it from a slave. I know he did. Like
They ain't had
Al
They
Copeland.
had nothing come out about it yet.
Like Al Copeland, it's up in the air.
real money,
He
man.
from New Orleans. He from New Orleans. He might have learned some shit and then put his own shit together. Popeyes is up in the air. I know Colonel Sanders stole that shit from a slave. Like in my heart of hearts, I know there's no way that he came up with that shit on his own. I'm sorry. I don't.
They rebranded it to Colonel. It used to be General Lee's.
Yeah.
I know General Lee,
It used to be General Lee's chicken.
and
They
that's
updated
why we
the-
got with a General Lee on Lee Circle.
Lord. I think I remember somewhere in the comments,
you
just to
can't
throw
use
that out
generally.
there, that she had like she was someone who has been to Africa
Who?
and spent
The
a lot
lady-
of time out
Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda.
Like she's one of those white ladies that goes and spend times in Africa and
To go
learns all-
apologize.
to learn about the culture.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I think that also contributed to her resume because they're like, oh, she's been there.
Into the motherland.
Right. All right, playing devil's
Hey,
advocate.
Josh, behind the lacquer dinner, can you grab me the jack?
Playing devil's advocate. Majority of South Africa is white people. Like,
Majority?
majority of South Africa is white people.
Are you counting Egyptians as white people?
No,
Don't do that because they'll tear
I
you
mean,
up.
like literal white people because
Should
of
be up there.
because of English colonization. Majority of South Africa is white people. And looking at the lady's age, she could have been from Africa. Like, you know how awkward it's got to be African as a white person and try to tell them people in America that you African,
An
but
identity
you white.
crisis. That's an identity
know what I'm
crisis.
Hey,
And
what
you
is it?
just
What's their
from
names?
South Africa?
What's the
Like,
name?
you know
Die Antwoord or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Die
They from,
Antwoord.
they from South
They
Africa.
from South Africa, yeah. And I mean,
Blonde hair, blue eyes, both of them.
and it's hard like to look at them and be like, "Yo, you African."
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine looking at them when they come to America, like move to America.
Right.
It's like, "Yo, you're technically African American."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah. Now, what do you put down for your ethnicity when you're writing?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they clearly say black/African American.
Right.
So
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Well, I don't do anything.
As the
stop asking me shit.
that's what I'm looking at. Turtle as the black
No
man. What
comment?
should they do in that situation?
I mean,
You're
flat-
white on your fucking driver's
I'm about to
license.
say, if the police run my name, I'll come up as a white man. So,
So fuck you, officer.
dog, that was the
I would love
funniest
to
shit
be
in
the
my
cop
life.
that pulls you over and it's just like,
It happened. It happened.
happens.
I didn't have my license on me. I was literally going back to my house to go get my wallet. Damn.
Oh, and that's what you told him?
I get caught by the yellow light. No, that ain't.
No way, bro.
I get caught by the yellow light because somebody's turning in the Family Dollar, so I had to stop behind them. He called that fucking holding up an intersection. So, pulls me over, asks me for my license. I tell him, no, I'm literally on the way back to my house. I'm like, you can follow me to my house. I'm 2 minutes away. He's like, no, that's fine. He was like, just give me your name, whatever, and, I'll run it. So, give him my name, birthday, all of that shit. He goes to the car.
you
I'm
gave me the
sitting there.
wrong name. This is the white man.
Yeah, in fact, he comes back to the car and he's like, so, why'd you lie to me?
Oh, Lord.
I was like, what?
Hey, Josh, a little bit of backstory. He said when he filled out like his shit, he was white as like a joke.
And no, like the lady looked at me. I was a smart ass and I always caught shit for my mama being white. So I'm at the DMV with my mama, 15 years old. We walk up to the thing. The lady's asking me my information. She look at my mama, look at me, look back at my mama, look at me, and then goes, so what do you call yourself? I was like, white. Put it down. She put it down. Oop, you know. So, fast forward, back in the car. Why you lied to me? I'm like, I didn't lie. Luckily, I had my cousin in the car with me. I'm like, I didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? I was like, He was like, well, I'm gonna need something else to show that you say who you say you are because it doesn't come up.
Like I said, I'm 2 minutes away. Follow me to my house.
Right. I was like, but we can go get my ID. He was like, no. He was like, I'm not letting you pull off from right here without you showing me some proof. So, and my cousin the whole time, he was like, that's him. He gave my full name.
Right, yeah.
Full government to him.
Name, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, no. He was like, you got to show me something. So, luckily, I had a old ticket, an old speeding ticket in my glove box. I'm digging through my glove box trying to find shit, and I found an old speeding ticket. I was like, look, I got this old ass ticket. I was like, I think it's got my driver's license number on it.
Damn.
Luckily, he pulled it up. He come back to the car. Same shit. What are you? I was like, what?
A person? A person,
I'm
Ossifer.
a human being.
I was like, what? He was like, what's your
pissed.
What's your race?
I'm pissed, bro.
Right.
Fucking ready to leave.
I was like, oh. And immediately I knew what it was. I started dying laughing. I was like, I'm half black, half white. He was like, that's why. He was like, your name comes up in the system as a white man. I was like, I mean, I am.
There you go.
I mean, if we're talking biologically.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Identify.
Science say you 85% of your mother's race. I'm just dark. You know what I'm saying?
I got a tan, bitch. Shit.
But yeah, stupid ass shit.
How about that?
I'm a white man. I just like the sun.
Exactly.
You mad at me because you can't tan?
Right. I cut
Anyway.
grass a lot and my hair.
Anyway,
is
Ossifer.
I'm from Florida.
You mad at me because my hair luxurious, bitch? But anyway, to put a cap on it, were they wrong?
Who, the cop? You got that right. He was wrong.
Yeah.
No, the lady that got put in charge of Noma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she wrong? Is she wrong? No, she got the job. Like she just
She did what she went out for.
Yeah.
Honestly, and if you,
Fucking
if you think into a technical standpoint, Noma's technically not wrong for hiring the most qualified person.
It's just,
Yeah.
It's just
Depends
a
on
bad
what-
headline to drop. Like you
Right,
could have just kept that in secret.
no, it was like
have to announce it to the
me,
internet.
to me, it was the that old joke from, I forget what the dude's name was, but when he was like, yeah, we heard that they're putting a mosque at 9/11's ground zero.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, I cannot give you a good reason why a mosque should not be at ground zero, except for
some people have their feelings hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
it's like I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I'm also saying you shouldn't put a condom in the lobby of a rape place.
A condom dispenser.
The condom dispenser.
I know the analogy.
Yeah.
I know the analogy. Yeah.
At a rape crisis center,
Yeah,
you shouldn't
there
put
you
you shouldn't put a condom dispenser in the lobby of a rape crisis center, like
Or Plan B dispenser.
yeah, right. So you know,
I mean, that might be a good idea. I mean,
moving on. All right. All right,
Nikki's posting on Twitter. Cancel these
seems
niggas right
Yeah.
now.
Cancel them right now.
I'm leaving. Bye, guys. I'm going to start the Hang Up podcast. Hang beginning, not hangover. It's the hang beginning. Turtle, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it from here because I'm excited about this one. A man got arrested. We got to start there. A man got arrested because he got sick of motherfuckers trying to steal his ride. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, shout out to this man. He's a fucking hero.
I'm gonna go try to get some ice real quick. Go ahead.
But so this is a little bit old, actually. I didn't realize the article was a little bit aged, but I totally agree. Not with the man getting arrested, but the way that he defended his motherfucking property. So a Metairie man, this is more local news than anything, had his car parked downtown somewhere in New Orleans, and a young man decided this was going to be his lick. It was a nice, pretty white Chevy lifted off the ground, nice tires and rims. They just knew they was about to get him one. They busted open the window, went to digging through shit, and then BOW! Flashbang, nigga. That shit was brilliant.
got him.
If I can, I'll clip the video and post it in hours, but motherfucker, that shit was beautiful. Beautiful. And the man got arrested for it. Like, I get you're not supposed to rig your cars to do dangerous shit to people, but motherfucker, stay out my shit.
I was not supposed to break into the cars.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's a pickle.
Right.
It's a pickle. We're in a pickle.
Right. So did the young man that got fucking blown the fuck up get arrested? No. He got away. So why should I get arrested?
Yeah,
He left healthy.
correct.
There was no hospital
It's
visits.
not like he
That's what I
died.
was about to ask. Did he show up at the hospital with half a face or something?
Nope. There was no hospital visits reported. It said that shit in the news
So what did they
report.
charge him with?
Exactly.
What's the charge?
It had to be some type of like
I think it was because it was a vehicle and not his home. And like, if he was in the car
But if
and
you
that
can defend
happened, it
yourself,
would be
I can
different.
carry my weapon in my vehicle as an extension of my home.
Yeah, but
Right,
he
right,
wasn't
right.
in his truck.
That's
Right,
the key
right.
word.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
in my car.
Exactly. Yep.
If he himself was there, it would have been fine. Which I think is fucking retarded.
Y'all need to
if,
get it now.
If you're not
wouldn't have shut-
going
he wouldn't
to,
have to set that off.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was the case.
It'd have been a different
Like if
bomb
y'all were
going
doing
off.
your job, I wouldn't have to protect my car.
Right.
Yeah, my biggest thought about that entire thing when you sent it was, I get that it's illegal to rig your car to hurt somebody, but also you wouldn't have found out if it hurt you had you not touched my shit.
Facts.
Cue the fuck around
Facts.
and find out.
That's the big one. It's like fuck around and find out is becoming a real thing, sir. And that's literally my entire stance on the whole thing. Is like I get it. You shouldn't be able to rig your car to where you could potentially kill somebody. I get that entire thing. However, flashbangs are not deadly. Secondly, yeah,
To an extent.
to an extent, it can give somebody a heart attack. But second thing is, you wouldn't have found that flashbang had you kept your fucking hands to yourself.
Facts. Yeah. Stay out my shit. .com.
There you go.
Did they say what he was charged with?
Nah, that's what I was trying to think of. It was something with booby trapping in it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is it called? A flash? What?
Flashbang.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it deafens and blinds you.
So what are you in for?
Well,
What? What? What did you answer?
that motherfucker didn't even
Okay.
get caught.
Yeah, he went
I
home.
take that
Yeah.
back. He won't
probably
face
went and got another
charges.
Oh, he won't
he
face
didn't
charges? Give it up for him.
The man who rigged the truck won't face charges.
Good.
Fucking right. Because how do they charge?
Congratulations, sir. True American hero.
It was
Right.
smashed 7 times during break-ins. 7
Damn.
times.
Oh,
his
yeah,
car
I-
was-
Oh, yeah, I'm
No.
done.
You done struck
I've had
out
enough.
twice, bro.
Right.
Twice.
Bro, that's
You must do it a whole inning by yourself.
$2 grand. That's $2 I've spent already just on windows.
That 7-1 was the walk right there. You
Yeah.
know, I'm about to show your ass.
Like
Game
the
over,
amount of
bitch.
times,
Game over.
the amount of times that like
Bitch.
I got a parking pass in my car for my job, and the amount of times that my dad's called me because we work together. The amount of times that he's called me and been like, "Hey, I need your parking pass. Can you come unlock your door?" It's unlocked.
Yeah,
Because I don't want nobody busting my shit. You
Yep.
could open my door, bro.
Windows
Yep.
down.
I wish I did. I wish I was that brave. But it rains and Turtle's been in here before when it start raining. His windows down.
It
But
happens.
it's like, yeah, you pull on my car door, it opens.
Yep.
There ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in
That's
there.
sad, bro. That's sad.
Right.
I mean,
If you won't take this bitch, take
y'all
it.
seen what's going on in London? That crazy. I mean, I don't know like what actually is going on, but I've seen some videos of like
About what?
motherfuckers just like shooting everything. It's fucking chaos, over
Dude,
I be wondering how they get guns.
there. Full on chaos, man.
Bro, I'm at fucking Circle K, right there at Lee Circle. It was perfect placement, by the way. Lee Circle with a Circle K.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow,
I'm sitting there one day.
that's like Inception of layers. Landing right there.
The circle
it's the
within
double circle. It's an infinity symbol.
The Illuminati. The Illuminati.
Man.
But I'm
Hey,
sitting
they're
there.
good at what they do. They're good at what they do.
I went in there and I got a hot dog, I got a Slim Jim, and I got a Monster because I don't give a fuck about my body. And I go sit in my car. And while I'm sitting there eating that Slim Jim, I notice a car behind me, and I see somebody doing a little creep walk up to the car, and I was like, oh
yeah.
shit. And I kind of look back, and then I see the person get into the car behind me. The car behind me, Florence, runs into the fucking fence by the gas station or whatever. Backs up and almost runs into the car behind them. And then I see the car door open. Dude jumps out. Car takes off. The guy that jumped out jogs back to the car that he was originally in with a pistol in his hand. I just watched a carjacking almost happen.
Right.
Yeah.
While I'm looking at it through my rearview mirror.
You watch a failed carjacking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
While I'm fuck you. While I'm looking at my rearview mirror, I just see
Me and them fucking definition.
the guy. Yeah, by definition. Yeah, you're right. But by definition,
Fuck, I irritate myself.
but then the guy looks at me. The guy, like, we lock eyes in my rearview mirror, and I can just grab the fucking shifter. Like, I'll throw this bitch in reverse. Don't even fucking think about it, bitch. And then he gets in his car, and they fucking take off, too.
Wow.
What is going on in Gotham City right now, bro?
All
Like,
daylight, my nigga.
So this article came
2
out.
o'clock in the afternoon.
The article came out in April, and he said since January, his car had been broken into 7 times. So that's when he
That's
started.
$200 a glass, bro.
And that the window place by his house knows him.
That's fucked up.
That's literally what was in my head. I was like, how can I barter?
I
new
guarantee.
glass?
I guarantee.
Can I like grow
By
fruit? and
like
bring
time
new
number
cucumbers?
3, by time number 3, would you just be like, "Hey, this one on us, bro"?
Yeah, well,
Right.
bad jokes that he doesn't even have to introduce himself when he calls.
Man,
They're like, hey, Mr. Johnny, another one? Ah, shit.
son
all right.
of a bitch.
That's
We'll
the
get
tire
you
people down the
Tuesday.
street from us. We always got a nail in our tire, bro.
Always, man.
That's
Hey.
living on 4th Street. That's all.
Hey,
Living on
hey,
4th Street,
dude,
that's all that
the
is.
dude we pulled up to next time, like, this last time, like literally last week, I went to get a tire changed, and the guy, I was like, "Yeah, we just came here a couple of weeks ago. I feel like to get a tire patch." He was like, "You know which tire it was?" I'm like, "I have no idea. It was one of them." And the dude goes, "Hey, it was definitely this one because you got a nail in the tire like 5 inches from the last
still
patch."
I'm still going.
God damn it, Turtle.
It's my goddaughter.
Yeah.
Can't ignore her. I love her.
Tell her cut the shit. Goodbye, chicken. Goodbye, chicken.
Sky said bye, chicken.
Bye, chicken.
We gotta go. I love you. I love you.
But yeah, I think at a certain point you should be allowed to equip your car.
Yeah.
Like nothing deadly. Like they used to have that
Well,
shit that
he
would make the
even said-
flames come up people's like the side of people.
He said he
Right.
tried.
I think that should be legal, but-
and tested it to make sure it wasn't going to cause anyone any like major harm.
Oh, okay.
Who did he test it on?
Himself.
He flashbanging himself. Could you, yo, could you imagine his neighbors? They walking out to their car to go to work and I'm all,
Oh, it's safe.
They're fine. It's fine. They're fine.
"Hey, Jerry."
It's fine.
You all right, Johnny? I'm fine.
What?
My wife's in the house. She's fine.
I'll teach those thugs.
Nah, you see your wife out there. Hey, babe, I forgot my wallet in the trunk. Can you go get it? She just come back in it.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Holy fuck.
He's a hero.
You're not feeling it?
He's a hero.
he's
Not all
definitely
heroes
a
wear
national hero.
Not all heroes wear.
Holy shit. Oh, man. What the fuck else happened?
Turtle's crying.
Oh, I'm crying. That shit's fucked up. So, speaking of fucked up shit, while the submersible was missing,
Yes.
the people from Ocean Gate actually posted on their website a job listing for the guy that was missing. Yo, they be
this
saying,
real?
yeah, it's 100% real. They
Where's his
live
company?
Ocean Gate.
Wasn't it his company?
Yeah.
So damn.
Well, he's one of the
So
co-
the board got together and was like, "Yo,
Yeah. Well, we got to keep
big man's
going.
not coming back."
Yo, they be saying shit
What's the
like,
move?
like don't kill yourself for a company that will replace you
Yeah.
that quickly.
Don't start a business that your board will move on that quickly. At least throw
Bro.
some respect on the name.
Can I ask, does it make sense?
Does what exactly?
Them putting out that job listing.
Oh.
I mean, it is a
You
business.
keep going back to it, and I'm like, what are you
It is a
talking about?
business.
It is a business.
But
Can you like wait till you know I'm dead?
Was that it?
Apparently they posted it
I guess my
before they
question
knew.
Is this like is there a board? Like, is this a real like a public company, or was this like that guy's company, and now everybody's out of a job?
I'm not 100%.
Job listings for their boss. Nigga.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Ocean Gate.
Titanic too.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Like while their CEO was missing on that submersible, they put it on Indeed like a fucking job
Did they
listing.
really?
Ronald had
they
a
really
great
did.
idea.
It was a thing.
Even the fucking company knew them niggas wasn't making it back.
Yeah, they were like,
man.
they were like,
As soon
yo,
as that bitch
I
hit the
thought that
water,
was-
they was
I
like,
thought that
and
was-
he got that drywall ass fucking.
Dude, they use a Digitech remote. They're not coming back.
motherfuckers in the office doing the invoice like, all right, so
We need a new sub.
screens, Logitech controller. Oh, these niggas ain't coming back. Sure, pull up the Indeed post.
Hey, now we're looking at. Why do you keep hitting it on your leg?
It never worked. It's never worked.
He pulls out the fucking game cartridge.
Nigga, is that Double Dragon?
Donkey Kong 64. Oh shit. Oh man, how do y'all feel about that? I just wanted to bring it up. I don't know. I know it's not a big discussion.
There's been so many emotions over that.
Yeah.
What were your
excited.
thoughts?
I was excited at first. I was like, dude, they're going to see the Titanic. It's dope.
Would you have done it?
No.
Never. Not
You're
before
right,
you,
but not that
before
way.
you know what you know now. Would you have ever considered it?
No, because
With James Cameron?
I've grown up.
I haven't.
Yes,
I
Scott.
haven't.
Grown up.
I'd have been on that fucking.
Don't get me wrong. I'm infatuated with the ocean. But
Three-
I'm petrified of the ocean.
No, I'm infatuated with Titanic. I'm petrified of the
I've watched
ocean.
every documentary there is.
Bro,
I love it. But me go down there?
2 hours and 40
That's
minutes.
crazy.
Come on, hit me with it. Hit me with it. Yes, we love it. And I don't know why I'm obsessed. Like,
With the movie?
no, with the just the
The
Titanic
real
in
ship?
general. Like, yeah.
The real ship? I think I don't know. There's a lot of coincidences in it.
It's
Like,
crazy.
totally, like, I know the Titanic ignored all safety
All of them.
warnings.
They literally told somebody to
It was
shut
like,
up.
Fuck off.
They
we're gone.
like, dude, their exact words were, "Leave us alone, shut up."
The one line.
Because they kept saying like,
that
"Yo,
the
there's
guy
ice
said
where y'all are going." They were like, "Shut up, we
made
heard
it-
you."
Made it into the movie. God himself can't sink this ship. That's what
Oh, yeah.
the CEO said.
Yeah. Yeah. There was that one, and then
God was like, bet, nigga.
Oh,
oh
my
fuck.
beer. Oh, my beer.
And then it was like, dude, it was so much shit. Like they had a a key up for auction a couple of years ago. Like I say a couple, it was like 10 years ago, whatever it was.
2 decades.
No, it wasn't that long, but it was literally like in this recent decade. Like it hasn't been that long.
Right.
They sold the key. What key are you talking about, Scott? The key to unlock the lockbox that would have unlocked the binoculars that would have been given to the men in the crow's nest that could have seen the iceberg earlier. They left it at the shop
That's
back
a
in
suicide
fucking
mission.
Ireland.
Nobody sends people up to a crow's nest without binoculars.
Right.
Apparently they couldn't know somebody
That's
somebody
the only
left the
thing
key.
you need up there. That's
Somebody
the only
literally
tool.
somebody left the key back at the office back in like Ireland or whatever the fuck.
It
And
was
they were
some
and they were like, all right,
Unless the key, unless there's like a little box up there in the crow's nest with the binoculars in it.
Right, you wouldn't know
You-
to
yeah,
play the
right,
box.
yeah.
Right.
They literally said-
Like, you're not going up there without binoculars.
it literally went to auction as the key that could have saved Titanic.
Man.
And it sold for like $100,000.
People
like
are
something
good at
crazy.
their jobs, man. I tell you, that's a hell of a branding.
a pasta fork right now.
What? Imagine eating cereal with the key that could have saved Titanic. But dude,
Imagine
it's
eating with it.
eating cereal. Like you're just so rich.
I do some cool things with some strippers with it.
You want a tip, baby? This key.
I heard a crazy one
Key
the
to
other
my
day.
heart.
Side note.
Keeps
Side
your
note.
ass over there.
The key to my heart, you asshole.
Let's see which one
That
to
fucked
unlock
me
first.
up. I can't even remember what I was about to say. Fuck me up. I don't even remember what I was about to say. Oh, Picasso. I was watching an interview the other day about Picasso, and they said that he never paid for anything because whenever he would like go to the store to get cigarettes, go out to eat with his friends, go out and do something, they would come in, they'd bring him the bill, and he would be like, "Nah, fuck the bill."
He's just drawing it.
Now you got a Picasso.
You got an original Picasso right here in your hand. Do you want it?
Dope.
Could you fucking imagine being that amazing?
Yeah. No.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened to like 90% of fucking Michael Jackson's receipts he had to give back to waitresses. I got a Michael Jackson autograph.
I was about to say, could you imagine like bringing?
Magic Johnson had a similar problem.
No, that was AIDS. That was AIDS. But could you imagine?
Similar. I didn't say the same problem.
People didn't want to
What'd you
touch
say
his
earlier?
receipts.
Potatoes,
Potatoes.
No,
Tomato,
apples
tomato.
And oranges. That's what
Apples to oranges.
Yeah.
But like, that's another good one. Could you worked in the food industry?
Absolutely.
People had to sign receipts for you.
Absolutely.
Could you imagine having to bring back the receipt? Somebody that like signed it,
Christian Ronaldo.
and it was
just signed the
yeah,
receipt.
and it was like,
He's
yo,
the biggest athlete on planet Earth.
this is
keeping
like
that.
this is worth $10,000
This is worth my job.
on a $40 tab. I'm not bringing this back.
Nope.
I don't even know
I can find a new
Turtle,
job.
what happened to that ticket for?
Oh, I lost it in my car. Fuck.
Shit, I fucking took it.
By the way, I quit.
Oh yeah, I quit.
You're on eBay the next day. Casanova's girlfriend says she's gonna hold him down while he's in jail.
That man in there for real.
He'll be held down. Don't worry.
How do y'all
Right.
feel? How do y'all feel about people holding people down while they're in jail?
I'm pretty sure it ends in
That's-
like another charge.
That's the way.
What do you mean?
If
Yeah.
you hold
You hold another
somebody
person down in jail.
No, I mean like while you're in jail,
It's the rules, Scott.
while you're in
It's out of bounds.
jail, in the fucking toilet, I'm gonna hold you down.
Typically, there's a honey bun involved. You don't want to know the logistics.
Commissary information. Whatever.
Come here, you white bitch. Give me that chon chon. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
y'all never seen
was
Blood In,
deep.
Blood
Yes,
Out?
we have, but goddamn, bro.
Nicole, I know Nicole's never seen it, so she's just confused.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it either. That was kind of
Cute.
weird for me too. But
It's one of the best Hispanic gang movies ever made. It's amazing.
Interesting.
And it's a Disney movie, weirdly. You're not going to find it on Disney Plus, I promise you.
You're not.
What's it
was,
called?
Yeah.
Blood In, Blood Out.
no shit.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
They say,
That was when Walt Disney was on the shit.
they were like, we'll take whatever we could get. We just need the money.
Blood in, blood out.
But yeah, so how do y'all feel about people, like,
No.
holding people down while they're, like, you're doing a 10-year bid, you got a girl on the outside, or vice versa, and she says, I'm not
Do
messing
you
with
have
nobody.
children already?
Right. Is this your girlfriend or
Is
is
this
this like
your,
your wife,
like-
your fiance, your baby mother? Like,
It depends.
combination of the
That's my
three.
answer. It depends.
yeah.
Okay.
If you don't have kids, you're stupid.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
stupid.
Like,
if you
6ix9ine
have
went to,
kids-
6ix9ine went to prison, his girlfriend got his face tattooed on her chest. They ain't got no kids.
And,
It wasn't even his baby mama.
I mean, did they stay
Man.
together?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did old girl get Zion tattooed on her?
Yeah.
I said,
she
she
did.
really
The porn
did on her
star?
face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about his face.
And then
Yeah.
fake the pregnancy test.
No.
Oh, she did? Man, scandalous. Scandalous. Christ.
Whatever I got to do for the check. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, look, dude.
at
she
that point,
stumbled upon a bag that is
Yeah.
so deep.
yeah.
Look, give her. I mean, look, she's got to swing. She's swinging at every pitch, and she should. Okay. She
Like
should.
at this point, you're like, fuck
it. Get his name
dignity?
tattooed on your
What?
chin.
What?
Dignity? No. I'm,
Bang.
She's a porn star.
Mama needs a Bentley. Look.
Dignity was in question, in questionable bounds at the point of being a porn star. Anyway, you know, long term, certainly not.
but is there like anybody like if your fiance went to jail, are y'all staying together?
That's a wild one. Well, we're recording, Scott. Of course, I'm staying here.
Okay, yeah. Well, look, Nicole.
What?
Give-
You went to
give
jail
children.
If I went to jail, if I
different
got
boat.
if I got 5 years, would you stay with me?
No.
2 years.
No.
A year.
Children.
Maybe.
Maybe a year. 2 years is the cutoff.
2 years with good behavior, he's out. In
She's like, yo, I
13
gotta fuck
months.
something. I gotta fuck
But
something.
what if he got 5 years on some bullshit? Like it was not his fault. He was just the man that had to take the
Okay,
fall.
that's
Sorry.
that's
Oh wait, it matters about the crime?
I feel like it does.
Wow.
like
I
if
feel like it
he
does.
went out and did something fucking stupid that I told his ass not to do and he got put away, no.
Right.
Or not even that you told me not to do. I just did something stupid in general.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if
But I also feel like there's no world that we live in where you're like, oh yeah, Scott just got convicted of something stupid for 5 years, and you're like, all right, well I'll hold him down. No, you might put some money on my books for my honey buns, but you're like, yo, I gotta get laid.
But like, say he.
We would have
he's
to have a
projecting
very
right
big
now.
talk.
He's projecting right now.
But say
That's
like,
all that is.
But say like he go out on a night out with drinking with Brett, and then Brett just shoot the club up.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Because somebody started talking about his brisket. And then gave Scott the gun and told him go the other way. But the only description was a scruffy white male, so Scott get the charge. They pick him up. He's got
And
the
his
gun.
prints are on
She's
back.
texting Brett right now. You getting talked about?
I'm gonna say better make sure you listen to podcast at 142.
But nah, because I've
So what do
always
you do, Nikki? Do you stay with him for his time in prison?
I'll answer that.
for Brett's escapade.
No. I
Yeah.
can't. I would never. I would like. I can't picture going to prison and being like, I expect you to stay faithful to me while I'm in here, put money on my books, and come visit me. Bring my.
Yeah,
I would.
let's
I would.
rephrase.
I would expect her to at least every now and then bring the kid so I can see him.
Well, that's a given.
Other than that, don't tell me nothing.
Damn, so you ain't trying to get a conjugal visit?
They don't- those
I
are
couldn't think of the word.
those
I couldn't
ain't a
think of the
thing
word.
no more at the farm, baby. Those ain't a thing at the farm no more.
Son of a bitch.
It would
That's
probably
prison.
be a mix of like, I'll be here when you get out,
No shit.
but
You gonna be available when he gets out, though?
Just give me a room. Just give me a room to stay in so I can save up some money and like we'll call it a day. Cause I already know. Next thing you know, Jamal.
oh my god,
I come walking in here. Jamal come walking out and just looking at me. Hey, bro, look, I understand y'all had something, but and I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let me just stay on the couch, bro. All right? Drayson come walking out. Daddy, who's that? Your daddy. Leave me alone.
He gonna be like, nah, I wasn't talking to you, Mr. White Man.
Don't try to be my friend, Mr. White Man. Lord, how do y'all feel about that? The idea of you did some dumb shit, you going to prison, and now your girl's gonna hold you down while you in there.
I think it's if you got kids.
Yeah, I mean, I said, it's all circumstantial.
Okay.
I don't think the crime really matters though.
Murder? Rape?
I think the crime matters if you're
It depends
innocent.
on how
Pedophile?
you murdered somebody.
Pedophilia?
Like, did you hit him with your car on accident?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Did you hit him with the car on
Did you
purpose?
stab him 49 times?
Right.
How did it go down?
Bro, I want to just be in a room with you after you get high.
I am high.
I just no, I mean like on days that you're just by yourself.
Oh,
staring.
Blitz? Nah.
Yeah. I just want to be in a room with you just talking to hear like, bro. So look, toothpaste isn't a condiment, but like if you really think about it, you get
Put that shit on an Oreo. It might taste better.
It's kind of the same as a mint Oreo.
Oh my god! Oh my god! All right, so you wanted to talk about Turtle hip hop artists this year on the top 10.
There is none.
None of them.
Moving on,
Nah, man.
and that's all we had to say about it. Moving on. No, I'm
So
just kidding.
what album should have been on there? Because I don't listen to any. I mean, I don't really listen to any.
I mean,
All right, go ahead, Turks.
as of today, like right now in this very moment, I think Killer Mike's new album deserves to be in the top
I've
10.
heard about that one. I had
Because I heard it was stacked. I heard it had a three stacks verse.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you can't ask for nothing better up out of that one, especially after he'd been gone so long. But the fucking album was immaculate, man, and hip hop at its purest form, for sure.
I heard him on Joe Rogan last week and hearing about that album.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep, that's what they was talking about. He said that shit in the interview. He was popping his shit. He was like, Kendrick wouldn't have rapped about a motherfucker if I wasn't saying shit. He was like, I'm the rapper that other rappers look at and go, that's the motherfucker that should be at the top, but y'all motherfuckers don't really listen.
Right.
And I feel that wholeheartedly. Because that's, I mean, I'm not saying that's what's going on right now and why rappers aren't in the top 10 on the charts. It's more or less of like, fuck, Bow Wow of all people said it. Motherfucking Shad Moss himself said, motherfuckers is just putting out trash. It's not good shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not shit that, now granted, we still, I'd say halfway through the year. So we still got another 6 months for a rapper to chart. But for it to be 6 months in, and it hasn't, with rap being the quote unquote pop genre,
Right, yeah.
it's a little, it's
What have we got
speak
this year?
volumes.
Because I don't remember past last week. What have we got this year?
shit. As far as albums that matter, Killer Mike's. Like,
Jack?
we got Jackman. That shit was cool. You know, it was an introspective album.
Did you like it better than his debut?
Other two?
No?
No, his other two albums was way better.
All right.
But from a
everybody took a
listener
step
standpoint, right. From a listener standpoint, for like a personal standpoint, I'm sure it meant more to him because it was a very personal album.
Of course.
You know, but from a listener standpoint, it was okay. You know, it was a good album, but it wasn't something to chart on. You know, it wasn't gonna be one of them fucking first class. That shit.
But aside from Killer Mike, is there anything that you think should have charted?
Lil Russell is popping right now. He got a fucking good following, a hell of a fucking
I have
artist.
no idea who that is.
He's from the Bay Area. He's down here actually.
I
Well,
love Bay Area music. Come on, man.
He was down here yesterday for the Essence Fest, and he's a hell of a creative. Like, he do a lot of one of his biggest albums was literally him recording with a live wireless microphone and his producer in the back playing the beats, and they just made literally a tape in one day and then released it as an album, and the shit was cold. But that's some shit
rare.
in my opinion.
That's
You know what
rare.
I'm saying? That deserves a chart.
Because I haven't gotten to listen to the Killer Mike album.
Right.
No,
Right.
But, I mean, yeah. But
I haven't gotten to listen to the Killer Mike.
It's done by like that, then that was
Right.
Should
That's
at
some
least
creative
garner
shit.
some more attention at least.
Facts.
You know?
Facts. I haven't gotten to listen to the Killer Mike album yet, but like, I'm trying to think of what album came out this year that I was like, that should have charted. Like, I can't off the top of my head.
Yeah, at
I
all.
just tried looking up a list.
Not hip hop wise.
Right. But I'm trying to look up a list. I'm like, they're giving me every rapper of 2023 that released anything. And I'm
Right.
like, I'm not going through this fucking list.
Right. Now, I know Ice Spice has been getting a lot of love, and she got close, but I don't think she hit #1 in the Billboard charts.
Is she a top 10? Clearly
I
not.
don't think so. I don't think she got that close. So I mean, she's
Ain't
starting-
Cole supposed to drop an album this year?
Hopefully,
I met him once.
this motherfucker.
One time. It happened.
You peasants.
I spoke to a goat.
You heard?
It was like, bad nigga.
But I mean, does that speak for the culture more in general?
I think it should. I think it should like make rappers who are out there talking about they get into the bag rethink.
Because the only people that should not the only people that should be charting, but at least that should be charting once a year at least is some rapper and Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, and then when Adele released the album,
yeah.
it's some rapper and Adele,
Like, we need Kendrick needs to go number one. Cole needs to go number one.
and they all
Ed
did it
Sheeran
last
needs
year.
to go number one.
They all did it
Adele
last
needs to go
year.
number
I'm
one.
waiting for
Could it
Silk
just
Sonic,
not be
bro.
a year for them? Like people.
No, not
just
every
didn't
year,
come
but
out-
when they drop, it has to go number one.
I know, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like for this year, could it just be that people just haven't come out
They
with
didn't,
albums?
yeah, they just
No.
they didn't drop anything.
No.
No, I don't
No.
think that's. I'm about to say because
Oh.
typically, right when the beginning of the year jump off, that's a fresh quarter. So
Right.
people trying to get their albums in for like Grammy submission, shit like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people dropped. I just don't think it was nothing worth talking
So the
about.
Grammy category next year is gonna be trash. At least for
Well,
the first
for
6
hip-
months.
Well,
hip-hop.
Drake's supposed to be dropping an album soon. So,
Cole's supposed to be dropping an album this year.
right. So
Well, that's
hopefully,
two right there.
Right.
That can carry you.
absolutely.
Do you think at this point, do y'all think either one of them could drop a bad album? Have they dropped bad
Drake
albums?
just dropped a bad
I was about
album.
to say Drake is certainly capable.
Wasn't it the elevator music?
He's certainly
I'm
capable
about to
of
say,
dropping
didn't you hear
a bad
that
album.
fucking house music shit he just dropped?
Well,
Wasn't it
which
the
album was
elevator
that?
music?
Which album was that? What was the name of it?
Was that what it called? The elevator music?
No,
Well, didn't it sound like it was just elevator
Yeah.
music?
Some of it, yeah.
because he was trying
definitely.
to do the dance hall shit.
Yeah.
Not dance hall. That's totally different.
Do not disrespect
I know the
it like
dance
that.
hall shit that he put out was not all that.
Yeah, it was more house music-y.
I just remember some
House
of the
music,
songs.
that's what I was
It's
thinking of.
very,
Very Jersey Shore.
yeah, very, very, very.
All right, let's see real quick.
But then he, you know what I'm saying, he follows up with that fucking, that verse on
Honestly, Never
Jack
Mind.
Harlow's album. Yeah, honestly, never mind.
Yeah,
That was-
nobody cared.
Yeah,
Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. It was a
It's
surprise
perfectly
album.
titled.
Yeah,
Facts.
it was a surprise album. Nobody gave a fuck. Like people was
Or
like,
Certified Lover Boy.
No, Certified Lover Boy was a bop. I'm
It was all right.
60
For my- too sexy for my-
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit was hard.
honestly, never mind. What was the one he did with 21?
Knife Talk.
No.
I don't think Kendrick can make a bad album.
Oh,
Her
the
Loss.
whole album. The
Her
album,
Loss.
Her Loss. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was fire.
It was cool.
That shit
Oh,
was
when he told
fire.
him no.
21.
21.
Can you do something for me? 21. Oh, Christ.
But Nikki might have a point. Like maybe somebody just hasn't dropped that album yet. So, like I said, we halfway
Still
through the
time.
year. It's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
it's
time.
possible.
So, yeah,
It's just strange
and it's
to
wide
hear.
open.
Yeah.
And it's wide open. Like, you could put out something that would be mediocre any other year, but because you know
Somebody's got to win hip hop album of the year.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
Facts.
somebody got to do it.
BET Awards just happened, so that's over with. You can't
How'd it go?
Can't get that. That was fucking phenomenal.
But they don't have much going on.
But
Oh, it's from last year.
Hip hop made 50 years this year, my nigga.
No, but obvious. Okay.
Fuck the awards.
Box shot.
Fuck the awards.
Fuck
Okay,
the current
so wait.
state, it's historical.
So wait, so now that we got the 50 years of
Respect
hip,
the history.
Right.
here we go. Now that we got the 50 years of hip hop,
Uh-huh.
and they're celebrating it for Essence this year too.
Yep. That's tonight.
Top 5 of all time.
Albums? Or
And artists. Let's
And
go.
Top 5 albums and artists. Hip hop. only.
Yeah, hip hop only. Let's go, baby.
We did
Nicole
this
will
already.
be last.
Nicole knows nothing. She will not
So-
participate.
You can go first, Josh, if you want.
Let's go. What's your no? You know what? We're not. What's your top 5 right now on the 50th
we're
year
talking about hip
anniversary?
hop. That's my least.
I was about to say we got to do all time because he said he's totally
like
checked
my
out of hip hop right
yeah.
now.
I've never. I mean, I've. as
He
far
just
Oh,
as
said
albums,
the
let's
last
see.
thing he remembered was the Wiz Khalifa era.
No, okay, that's fair.
That's there, truthfully.
Well, Turtle, who's your top 5 of all time? Who inspired Turtle?
Oh shit!
There we
Who
go.
Inspired me?
Here we go. Wiz, number 1.
No. Who inspired me to be a rapper and be entertaining and perform in front of people was Lil Wayne.
Speak up.
Was Lil Wayne.
Okay.
From
Obviously.
you gotta realize I was a young kid from New Orleans and he was
Yeah.
only 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was who inspired me and let me know that young people could rap. And then after that, Bow Wow. Seeing an even younger person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rapping and doing a damn
Having
good
hits.
job. Right.
Having hits.
Doing a damn good job.
Yeah.
But from where I started honing my skills and finding my lyricism was battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
And then through there, like finding my musical style was Wiz Khalifa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, you know, of course, I journeyed into shit like A$AP Mob, Kendrick, and all of that. And I find like a lot more like my teenage years music developed my style of how I like to approach it. But where I draw my cadences from is like a lot of early 80s, early 90s hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicole, who is your top 5 rappers of all time?
I'm not doing this. We did this already.
I know, but I want you to do it again.
I'm not doing it.
I'll go.
No, we did a draft. We did a draft.
I could do
I
the
didn't
rappers. I
answer the
can't
question,
name.
man.
I couldn't name 5 hip hop albums from my favorite rappers.
Hey, Josh, just from looking at
Maybe-
you.
maybe I
Josh,
could.
just from looking at you, the Marshall Mathers LP.
Probably the Eminem show over Marshall.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not mad at it, but it's just wild.
I mean,
Most people pick
dude,
MMLP
so I'm a
too.
guitar player. You had the Aerosmith track
Yep,
on there.
yep.
That whole album is riddled with guitar licks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole album. So
Yeah.
that's always been my favorite. Till I collapse. Yeah, you got
Sing for the moment.
You got Till I Collapse. Bum, 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 bum. That's a little palm muted.
Yeah, okay. But top 5 rappers of all time.
M's my favorite. Wayne.
Mm.
In order?
No.
No.
Just give me 5.
Yeah.
M, Wayne,
Order will be here all night.
Kendrick, 3 Stacks, and I got one more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ludacris.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a deep cut.
Okay.
Deep cut. Not a lot of people recognize Ludacris as a good MC, and he's a hell of an MC.
Like when MGK first started, I recognized very quickly
Gotta
that
rep the South, too.
he took a lot of inspiration from Ludacris.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly in the very beginning,
yeah? Yeah.
took you go listen to his old tapes.
Right.
Kel sounds exactly like Luda.
Luda, yeah.
That's
Lot
the
of
weirdest
escapism.
little dude, big dude I've ever seen.
Yes.
He's like...
You met him?
No, he's just got so many just from afar, he just seems like he's gone through like 3 lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they all are
I met
questionable.
him when he was Machine Gun Kelly, and he was a scary motherfucker. Like that.
Yeah.
That's a threatening dude. I don't care who you
Oh,
are.
he's huge.
Like he's scared.
He's
Like
massive.
he's 6'4".
Yeah.
So he's like
Big fella.
like that to me. And it was even more fun while him and I were talking. Like you could tell he's just on edge all day.
Yeah.
Like I just went to ask him a question, and he.
Got that NF energy,
Like,
huh?
hey bro, just had a question. Relax. Let's all fucking calm down.
Probably
here.
on
We're all friends here.
lots of drugs.
Facts.
Lots of drugs.
We got fucked up, man. We got that is one of those like they have the demo reel of your life. Like me getting fucked up with Machine Gun Kelly is in there.
That's in there.
Yeah,
That's either the opener or the closer. One of
this
the
is somewhere in there. But yeah, I love your list. The only person I got to do is I unfortunately will have to take out Ludacris and I have to put in Method Man.
So you agree with his whole list as your top 5?
Who was the third one?
I said M, Wayne, Kendrick,
3 Stacks and
Stacks,
Ludacris.
and Ludacris.
Which one is 3 Stacks?
Andre 3000. The other half of Outkast.
Yeah, a good half out.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't say nobody on there that was bunk. Like everybody on there, I fuck with heavy.
And Ludacris is more. It's kind of an avant-garde pick, if you will.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
You know,
Ludacris is a mate, dude. Incognito
when
back
you-
for the first time, word
when
of
you-
mouth, like you.
Dude, when I started I mean, it was after what was it Chicken and Beer?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
the
my
whole-
God,
the whole
Chicken
one.
and Beer was amazing
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
and but it was like was it 301 gigawatts or whatever? It was a mixtape that he did.
Probably,
Oh,
I
that
don't
bitch was
Yeah, he fucked that bitch up.
Woo, that
That
bitch
shit
was
was
hot,
fire.
bro.
like you hear that. Boom, dum, dum. What up? Dum, dum.
His flow was cool. He always instantly recognizable voice.
Absolutely.
Always, his flow was crazy,
Right,
especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like
And
when he jumped on that JID track, or no, not JID. It was a Conway track. When he jumped on
yeah,
that Conway track,
Yeah.
it was cool to hear him come back. I don't take him as seriously now.
Well,
Like
he's a
gangster wise, yeah, because of the Fast and Furious shit.
Race
Like,
car driver now.
I don't take him. I don't
Street car driver now.
I don't take him as seriously now. But it was still just. It was cool to like hear him come back. But it was still just.
He still got it. Last time I heard him.
Kinda. But like whenever he hit.
Times have changed. He's still,
Yeah, no.
Ludicrous.
He's still Luda, but like he's not like
He's not mumble rapping.
he's not Southern Hospitality Luda.
No.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Certain
Who you
people have
looking
just reached their peaks.
who you looking at?
I'm trying to find names.
Oh, okay.
Like Eminem's not gonna put out another Eminem show or LP
Ever
Eminem-
again.
Yeah,
It'll never happen again.
He probably should have never did Marshmallow's LP too, just because of the name.
I
of the thing.
liked it.
I liked it, but it was like
It's not. It'll never.
it could not.
It'll never
not
measure
be
up.
a letdown.
It'll never measure
yeah,
up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It was failed by the name. Like you can't beat number one. But
I like the little skits that he threw in there to like kind of
Yeah.
like bring it full circle.
back, yeah.
I like the Stand Part 2. That's not what it was actually called, but like he did like the second part of Stand. I actually really enjoyed that. Like I think that is massively underrated. But yeah, I agree completely. Like you literally put the pressure on yourself to, like he said, like I think he even said it like in the intro where he was like trying to catch lightning in a bottle for twice in a row, and it's like you're not gonna do that, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
I enjoyed it. I do
still
think that is.
talented.
I do think that is one of his most underrated albums. Like people do not talk about the Marshall Mathers LP2 enough. I thought it was
as a full
good.
album?
Yeah, as a full album. Like I thought it was really good. But like you said, with him being older, so he's not as crisp as he once was, and the pressure. Like even as a fan, I'm listening to it going, "You're not measuring up to the first one. Like it's not happening."
Right.
Yeah,
So
didn't
I
want him
listened to it
I wanted him
less.
to try. I didn't want him to do it as a.
But like
Marshall
Nikki's
Mathers
coming out with Pink Print 2. Why are you doing it to yourself?
I mean, because you got to think about it though. Her teacher is on the Carter what? 6? You know what I'm saying?
But
How many of
Wayne
those was actually like, man, you should have weighed that one.
but Wayne has put himself into a corner where we asked for it.
Not really.
We do. People were like, "Where's the Carter 5? Where's the Carter 5? Where's the?" He'll drop the Free Weezy album, and we'll be like, "That's cool. Where's the Carter 5?"
Right. Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
more
he's
its
done
own-
to
it's
himself.
It's its own thing now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
definitely its
Because
own
he's still
entity.
releasing
Dedication,
shit. Yeah.
dedication 5, 6,
Bro,
whatever
he
it
came
was.
out with a fucking another dedication right now.
Well, dude, he just came out one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And it was like, it was cool. It was cool.
Right.
It wasn't dedication 2.
No ceilings too was whack.
You know what I'm saying? And like, but he'll do all of that, and we'll still be like, "Where's Carter 6?"
Yeah.
So like,
My favorite mixtapes from Wayne might be the Droughts.
Yeah.
come
Definitely.
on, man.
Just
Definitely.
telling you.
You know,
Fuck.
Just me. You know?
dedication 2, unfuckwittable. The Drought 3,
Unfuckwittable.
unfuckwittable. Like, he's got those ones out like, I can't feel my face, unfuckwittable. Him and Jewels,
Yeah.
crazy. I even liked My Face Can't Be Felt. I thought he was being funny.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Turns out
playing.
that's
Turns
a medical
out-
condition.
Bro.
Self-induced medical condition.
Oh, shit. What else we got going on here? Man robs woman, then asks her on a date.
He does what now?
Talk about stealing the booty.
What did he do and then ask her on a date?
He
Robbed
robbed
her.
her.
Robs her.
All right, I got to Google this real quick. Y'all keep talking. Talk about Lil Wayne more.
So
I don't
Lil
have
Wayne
5.
is. Oh,
I don't have 5, but I will say that just Eminem and Lil Wayne.
That's it?
At least are on my list.
okay.
There are-
Give us 3 more.
I cannot.
Name 3 rappers.
Yeah, name 3 rappers. I just want to hear what comes to
Who
your
do
mind
you
first.
listen to? Partisan Fontaine. That's another
Yes.
Yeah, Partisan would have to be
Partisan.
in your top 5. Easy.
Easy.
Because
Big fan of that NF fella. Dude, he's
she don't
so...
listen to NF.
Dude, he's so... He
NF
talks
is
about therapy,
crazy.
but he's never gone to therapy.
one. Nah, yeah, definitely
He's
not.
never done
Definitely
that.
not.
He's good at talking
He's
about
got
it.
that
yeah,
Eminem.
absolutely.
He's got that Eminem
Oh, yeah.
gene where he's like, I hate my mother.
What
Like,
I love and hate about him is his production. Production is super cinematic, very like dramatic,
Yeah.
but it's the same on every song.
Yeah.
It's the same song over and for 15 tracks straight. It's
Who else do I sing?
baby, it's on you.
Supposed to help me.
I'm trying.
Fifth Ward Weavy was good.
Which one?
Fifth Ward Weavy.
Stop it. He's
Shake it like a dog. Shake
Oh
it like
my
a
God.
dog.
No, sir.
Let me find out.
But like, what else you got going? Oh, rest in peace to the God, man. Rest in peace to the God. I got to meet him. I got to get drunk with him one time too. He was a lot of fun.
My cousin used to edit his videos and shoot them.
All right, so wait,
Wayne.
Wayne, Partisan Fontaine. So wait, were you a fan of Mixtape Wheezy?
I don't know that answer.
No.
She probably just.
I don't know the answer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what songs.
Like
are on
I
which
just
thing.
remember the days, like even back when we were teenagers, hanging out, and like he would remix something, and we'd be like, "Yo, what the?
If you heard a lighter,
fuck?"
it was over.
Oh yeah, that was a rap.
Like I remember, like one day,
That was a
boom,
Turn it up.
I just remember out of nowhere one day, boom, 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 and it was like, did he fucking remix Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not listening to this. I'm not doing it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. And then it ended up crazy as hell. Like,
He did get silly, and that shit was stupid.
Like the best was Nicki Minaj coming out the other day talking about that that verse on what was it going green?
Yeah, I was just listening to that song on the.
What was it? And I asked y'all, who asked y'all? Let me take my Balenciaga mask off. And like she said, she was like, the best part about that verse is if you go back and listen to it, he sounds muffled in the beginning. And then when you hear him say, let me take my Balenciaga mask off, he sounds clear suddenly. Yeah. They said because he was in the booth with a mask on and took it off as he was saying it. It was like, bro,
it during the COVID.
Come on, bro.
What was the other one that he had like that? It was something like...
Do you remember when they remixed 1,000
something like he was
Miles?
chewing food, like eating up. He was like,
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? And it sounded like he was.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
my daddy.
Yeah,
Sounds like my
is that what
daddy.
it was?
Yeah, when he chews the chips. There.
Oh.
Show me my opponent.
Yeah, from my phone. Like, oh, fuck. I was like, that's the most gangster shit I've ever heard.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
like, hot Cheetos still. Show me my opponent. Let me see him. Like, yeah.
And then I remember people like going crazy over his verse on what was it? It wasn't I'm So Hood. It was the We Taking Over? Wayne's verse on that one?
He had the coldest verses on all of them.
No, what I'm saying is like Birdman like comes in and he says the whole thing where he's just
I
like
used to fast forward that nigga.
da,
shit.
da, da, we all did. Da, 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 and now my son on the throne.
That's tough. That's tough.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers to feed me beats. And like I remember people dissecting that.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, that's basic. Like compared to the other shit that he said.
Facts.
Come on, man.
Facts.
That dude said I'm gonna do it again, like N-word backwards. Mm-hmm. Look at Nicole.
Use your hand.
AGGIN.
Again.
Aggin.
Again.
You know Rain used to be reaching, and the F is for phenomenal.
The F is for phenomenal.
Like, nigga, no, it's not.
Stop it. I remember people used to use
got
that
something
though.
else.
You know he's stupid, like haters. Just like, you know he sucks. Like, bro, the F is for... Bro, if that's all you caught in that verse,
Right, yeah.
Right.
stop it.
Stop it.
The only thing you could, like, that was your low-hanging fruit right there.
Right.
That's all you could reach.
But apparently this man pulled a gun out on a woman, tried to rob her, and then looked her in her face and said...
Bringing it back around, baby.
Bring it back around. Looked her in her face and said, "You are too pretty to rob," and asked her on a date.
Just can you imagine? Hey,
Did it
bitch,
work?
Give me
Ooh, woo!
Hold on.
Let me take my Balenciaga mask off. Bae?
Imagine if that's how you met Scott. Like,
First of all, let me quit sweating.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
Catching my breath.
If I tell you no, will you then rob me?
Yeah, like, are you going to finish the job if I say
easiest way to secure a date: rob her first.
Tell her you pay.
Look, I'm gonna rob you for the money that I'm gonna use to pay for this date.
Facts. Hey,
My treat, baby.
I'm putting the money in the pocket. Let me take you out real quick. My treat.
I got $50.
I know you ain't got nothing and all. So.
I know you running a little low. You know what I'm saying?
Roseanne said that the Holocaust did not happen.
What? Wow. Really?
No, wait. She had two quotes.
she didn't.
She had two quotes. Hold on. Let me pull it up real
They
quick.
gonna tell her women's rights
Roseanne,
didn't happen. Then she gonna be
Roseanne Barr.
She also,
Now, hang on a minute.
if I recall, she also told Lizzo that she's still waiting for her thank you for paving the way for curvy women.
Oh my God. So the direct quotes are that Roseanne Barr says that the Holocaust didn't happen and Jews should die. Why are we paying this woman
no
any more
way.
attention?
There's
And
Yeah, we're
Jews
done here.
should die.
Jews should die. Why are we
Oh.
here anymore? She's Jewish.
Unless is that out of like context? Like
Okay, you're right. Let me look it up.
Holocaust didn't happen and Jews should die. Like, that shouldn't have happened and Jews shouldn't have died. But she's just not good with words.
Right. Ain't she old as shit now?
Like, I could...
Was she off her meds? Like,
Yeah, right. Dude, that's wild.
4 days ago, she said, "This isn't funny." Roseanne Barr is slammed for reprehensible, irresponsible comments after she sarcastically said nobody died in the Holocaust.
Okay, that's my
As
next
discussed.
question. It was a joke.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know her. Like, she said, blah, blah, blah,
I know
blah.
from a sitcom. I mean, I've never heard of
She told Theo Von during his podcast, Jews should die right now because they cause all the problems in the world.
Oh, wow.
Bro,
oh, wow.
you've already been canceled.
Right. Have you not seen Kanye West?
She's already been canceled. How many times?
Right.
How many times are we going to do this? I don't find her funny anymore.
I don't think canceling works. I don't think it works.
To an extent.
It does.
Like, when was the last time you saw Kevin Spacey?
Every time I watch a Kevin Spacey movie.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like, you know, like
I can go back. I
like,
love the movie
He
Seven.
might not make new materials,
Yeah.
but they're still going to get paid off everything that's on
Well,
Netflix.
of course. But now they can't do anything new.
Sure they can.
I mean,
give him time.
Honestly, who
I don't
wants to
care.
see
Mel
Kevin
Gibson,
Spacey in a movie
Mel
in
Gibson
2023?
beat his wife, directed a Jesus movie, and found himself back in the graces of Hollywood.
Yep.
Did he? Everybody hates him.
Nah, time has happened, and you've had, like, things have changed. You know what I'm saying?
He was in Expendables 3, bro.
Who?
I didn't watch
fucking
that. Okay.
Mel Gibson.
Shut the fuck up.
You've never seen Expendables 3?
I've never seen Expendables 2.
It's the only
never
one
seen
where
any
they
of
let Terry Crews hold a big enough gun to make his body look normal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Are the Expendable movies good?
Yeah.
Are they good?
No, because all right.
No. That's all I need to hear.
Let me explain to you what he means by good. He means like Godfather
Yeah, right.
level.
Is this a great cinematic?
It's a good action
Is it a
movie.
cinematic masterpiece or is it a good action movie?
It's a good action
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
Is it really a good action movie though? Okay, man, boy, we're going down here. We just subgraded it to like a different type of.
If I was on
art.
quarantine again, I'd watch all three in a row.
Yeah.
Because you know they got the fourth one coming out. I love the concept. I love the concept where you're like, I'm gonna get all the biggest action movie stars of ever and put them all. That was like Death at a Funeral. They're like, we're gonna get all the big comedians and put them all in a movie. The movie sucked. I loved it. Like, I loved having them all in the movie together.
I thought it was
Which
stupid.
one?
Death at a Funeral.
Death at a Funeral. I loved it. Where what's his name? Tyrion Lannister played the gay guy. Yeah, like, I used to fuck your dad. Give me money or I'm going to tell everybody. That's my dead dad? Yeah, your dead dad. And then, what's his name? Cyclops from the X-Men movies took acid and was tripping the whole
dude
funeral.
Was funny.
Yeah, he's
He was in the bushes.
Naked.
Yeah. Guy was in trouble. But no,
anyway.
I don't know. I don't think it works because it's like you can find ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can capitalize on it.
Of course you can.
Because there's, like,
Canceling
Kevin Spacey.
does work,
Like,
though.
there are rapists out there. There are whatever, I don't know. Did Kevin Spacey rape somebody? What did he do?
No, he apparently offered himself to a young child.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's
How do you feel about your words now?
different. Different.
Like, how do you feel about Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Bill Cosby?
I mean,
When's the last time you seen a Cosby Show?
I love the Cosby Show, man. I fucking,
Actually, I haven't seen it on
bro,
TV.
I fucking,
never
you
seen
know how
it?
mad
No,
I was
I've
when
seen
they.
it, but I've never
He's
seen it as
black.
of late.
I've seen more clips than I've seen.
Do you know how mad I am that they
Full
took it off of
episodes.
Hulu? Like, literally when Cosby first got arrested, my first sentence out of my mouth was, Dr. Cosby ain't got shit to do with Dr. Huxtable.
Right.
Leave him alone.
Facts.
Because I love the fucking Cosby Show.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite. The Cosby Show.
It's the same thing with Michael
Fresh
Jackson.
Prince.
Same thing with Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
Separate the.
The art from the artist. Because unfortunately, Michael Jackson, well, not necessarily unfortunately, because I don't really believe he did it. But like,
Come on.
shut up. Like, you knew Flo. Do you think Flo did it?
Yes.
God damn it. All right. I feel like he's in jail right now listening, going, fuck yeah, no, shut up, fuck yeah, I'm a gangster, no. But I also, like, did you just scoot away from me? Is that what you just did?
Yes.
In danger.
Did you not love the Cosby Show?
No, that's fine. I'm just talking about your Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
comment.
I love Thriller, bro.
Hey, Macaulay Culkin said nothing ever happened.
Motherfucker made Thriller, bro.
Made Thriller.
I don't know. Like, he made, no, y'all gonna stop playing with him. He made Off the Wall.
Bad.
No, it wasn't. Are you high?
The album
The
bad.
album. Stupid.
The album? Off the Wall?
No. the
Oh,
album
fuck.
was bad. God damn it! I wish I had something to throw at you.
I just
Man, I'm glad that was recorded, bro.
I just
I'm glad that
farted
was
I just farted out of embarrassment. He made bad. Yeah, he made bad. No, I just kept going. He made Off the Wall bad.
He's got a tattoo. What's it say? Dude. That's what just happened.
Fuck. No, he made Off the Wall
Sweet.
bad. He made Off the Wall bad. Oh shit.
You got so defensive.
Yeah, because I was like,
That
fuck
you
you, that was a
turned
great
fuck
album.
Bad.
You ain't bad, you ain't nothing. But anyway. I don't even know what we were talking about.
You give me butterfly inside.
That's right. Oh shit. We got anything else? So what else you got going on? What can we look forward to
biggest
with?
move.
What can we look forward to with Josh Denim?
Denim.
Or do we just call you Denim? Is that,
So you can call me whatever you want.
do you just like denim? Is that what it is?
No, so my name is originally is Denim Joshua Plaisance
Okay.
at birth.
Why?
And then, so when my
Wait,
mom
that was your
decided-
first name was Denim?
Yeah.
Wow.
Denim Joshua
He
Plaisance.
said,
Mom.
why? Like he had a choice.
No,
in
I
the
thought that
matter.
was like I've literally as
Why?
long as I've known him, I always thought that was his nickname. Like it fucked
No,
me
it
up.
was, so it was my first name first, obviously, and then first, and then Joshua Denim, but or afterwards because the doctors kept screwing up, all kind of calling me Denim and Denim and whatever.
And your mother was like,
that was the story.
Nope.
And then my great grandpa was just like, I'm calling him Josh.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Yeah.
So
And how are you doing health wise?
health wise, I'm good, man.
How many kidneys you got?
One.
One.
Yeah.
And
Zero originals.
And you can still get fucked up?
Huh?
You can still get fucked up?
No. I mean,
No.
not to the degree that I used to.
Oh,
I don't,
man.
you know,
Those were great days.
Yeah, it was the teenage
That was
years.
fun, man.
I still, I'll drink beer like I had a beer,
You got a couple.
At 2 beers. Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
one more. You got to finish.
I'm good.
Like, do
I
you
feel
know?
good.
Do you know at this point, like when
What do
you
you mean?
when you need to cut yourself off?
I mean, just like anybody else. It's like I don't feel like
You don't feel nothing because you only got
Yeah.
one kidney. Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
not. No. Okay.
Nah, it's not.
I don't know how that works. Don't laugh at me. I don't know how it works. I'm waiting for him to be like, yo, like the person that died that gave me this kidney's like, stop.
Yeah, right. Well, no, that's probably more of a deterrent than actually feeling bad.
Death?
Knowing that,
No,
knowing like
someone
the
died
legacy
and
that
gave
someone,
me
okay.
damn
right,
kidney,
yeah.
Scott.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Shut your
That-
mouth.
But I mean,
Was it a weird
I'm not.
thing?
I'm not a great ambassador to transplant life. It's the truth.
Was
I've
it
always
a-
wanted to be. But
Was it a weird
got
thing?
fucking demons. Leave
Getting
me
some.
alone.
Was it a weird thing getting somebody else's kidney?
No, it was great.
No, like in the sense of like, do you know anything about the people that gave it to you? The person that gave it to you, or their
the
family?
first kidney came from my mom at 2 years old.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So she gave me her transplant. So I was on dialysis.
At 2 years old?
Yeah. So
You're the size of my
so-
child at 2 years
So
old.
what
That's
happened
weird.
was, whenever I was born, I had a puncture in my lung
Mm-hmm.
coming through the birth canal, and so they gave me a medicine to prevent an infection and didn't monitor the peak and trough level and just toxic levels of medicine.
Fucked your
Destroyed
shit
my-
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I had to be on dialysis for the first 2 years until I could gain enough weight to actually have a transplant.
Yeah.
And then my mom matched. She gave me the kidney that lasted until I was 14. And then that one gave out because one of the medicines that I was on long term destroyed the kidney. So,
Fuck.
that happened. And then I got the second one, and then I got cancer, and had to get allow my body to fight the cancer, but it also fought off the kidney. So
Fuck.
instead of doing chemo, they kind of just took me off my.
Have you ever thought God hates you? Like, has that ever?
It's past. It's a passing thought. Yeah, it's a passing
I gotta
thought.
put my lips on the mic. Continue.
But yeah, so after the cancer, then I was on dialysis for 4 years. Dude, that was the worst 4 years of my life. That was terrible.
I can
Truthfully,
only
that was
imagine.
fucking.
Is that when I knew you?
Yeah, but I had disappeared. I was out of the scene. Like
Okay.
I wouldn't play music.
This
with
was
anybody.
after, like,
this
us-
was
our
in
going out?
2012, 2011.
So this was after our going
Yeah.
out years.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This was post Super Bowl, all that. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, dude, dialysis was fucking miserable. That was absolutely miserable. So that's another reason why I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've now, like, the first time I had a transplant was my mom, and then the second one came from a live donor. So I had a match, like, kind of already good.
Fuck yeah.
But then the second time when I got the cancer, there was no other person to give me a kidney, so I had to sit on a list. And those 4 years waiting, dude,
Fuck.
that fucking sucked. Can't drink as much, like water. Can't drink as much water as you want because you gotta have it, dialyzed out. It's basically going in there and they're wringing out your blood over a span of 3 hours.
Oh, I know Osama bin Laden had the same thing.
Like,
he had to get
same exact thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Me and Osama. Yeah. But
so y'all got something in common.
We're done here.
No, he's got to finish songing.
Jesus
and then,
Christ.
Yeah,
Scott's just over there with the biggest shovel in America.
Yeah, man, that was funny.
Hey,
Dude, that made
if I know anybody
him
gets it,
so
it's him.
much more human for me than just like a scary guy.
So like,
motherfucker's kidney doesn't.
As soon as he died, you were like, "Oh,
it's a real
good.
guy.
Oh, good."
Well, I'm a little higher on the list now. So
It's one less person I got to worry about getting in front of me.
But now you're all good.
yeah, I'm good. But some of the complications that I had from the dialysis was the brain bleeds that I had. I don't even know if you knew about those.
I did not.
So 2014, I had a brain bleed. Woke up, thought I was 9 years old, couldn't read, write, walk, or talk.
I could read when I was 9.
Shut up, Scott.
That was a good one, man. That was good.
God damn it.
That was fucking good.
Sorry, we're on the pod, bro. Here we go.
No, that was fucking great. That was fucking good. She's
I was
upset.
like, I'm gonna choke the fuck out you as soon as we're done. Anyway,
You're a stupid 9-year-old.
He's a stupid adult too.
So anyway, that was worse than those 4 years, man. 5 years, however many that was. That was fucking hell. But I'm good now to answer your question.
Good
Playing
shit,
music,
man.
teaching music, living life. Bought a house. I'm engaged to get married.
got puppies.
I got puppies. I can walk. I can run. I'm good, man. Thankful to be here.
As always, thank you for your support. If you enjoyed the show, please rate and review on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. Mr. TRTL.
Here you can find me on IG at TRTL __. Same thing on TikTok. Instagram is what I just told you. Twitter, too rare to lose. Make sure you're doing your twos right. All the social media is TRTL.
Miss Nikki P.
Instagram is NIKKI_MP. I don't know what my TikTok is, to be honest.
Nicole Pelago.
Oh. If you can spell it, you can find me.
Yes. And Mr. Joshua Denim Plays On. Is there any way you want people to find you?
You can find me.
Hey.
Nah.
Hey.
Instagram is Joshua _Denim. I think Twitter is.
Do you even be on
Joshua-
Twitter?
Huh?
Do you even be on Twitter?
Not really.
Then fuck it.
Yeah. Nah.
Where can they find your music, bro? Tell them where to find
IG,
Sweet Baby
Sweet
Jane.
Baby Jane's on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms. Look up Joshua Denim, DENIM.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
And also go to www.thehangoverpod.com. Click the little red microphone in the corner and leave us a voicemail. We'll comment on it, answer your questions, or make fun of you.
Also, go to the shop link and get yourself some merch.
Did you fix the shop link?
I don't know. Did you?
No, the shop is your job, sir.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that.
And also rate and review us wherever you find us. And, leave us voicemails. Cardi needs to stop playing with Offset. That was fucked up. Noma needs to stop hiring white women. Academics is not a gangster. But hip-hop needs more people on the charts. Metairie men need to keep blowing up their cars with flashbangs. He's definitely a hero. And stop robbing women and then asking them out on dates. Just start there and then rob them if they decline you. This is the Hangover Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Just woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover.